Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with some more Genshin Impact. And today will be a very exciting video. I believe the Lantern Rite has come back to Liyue. And yeah, I'm super excited about it. What is this? Our third Liyue event? I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I mean, Mahoyo can, only do so much with these events. So I guess Lantern Rite, was it? Yeah, Lantern Rite. Lantern Rite is back with us again, and hopefully this one has an interesting story. The past two Lantern Rites were pretty amazing, I'll admit, and yeah, I'm kind of stoked about this one because I kind of want it to be, better than the last one. So I guess we'll just get it started. Here we are, 1,000 miles for an enigmatic tune. You return to Liyue with Paimon in anticipation of yet another unforgettable time at the Lantern Rite Festival. Let's go.
Paimon votes we go say hi
Oh,
to Xiangling first.
Xiangling! It's always her, right? Xiangling. Oh my goodness.
Huh? Xiangling? What a pleasant surprise meeting you here!
Bro, Zhongli's literally here all the freaking time, in the
Oh,
same chair and
why the pleasure
everything.
is all mine, as is the surprise, surely.
Why is your voice different?
It must be fate that brings us together in this place. How have you fared as of late?
Everything have been going alright.
Setbacks are inevitable over the course of a long journey. If you wish to share what's troubling you, allow me to lend my ear. There is no need to shoulder all burdens by yourself.
Thank you, Zhongli.
You are too kind.
Oh,
So, Xiangling, are you here to listen to stories over tea again?
I had originally planned to set out after this last round of tea. However,
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 I had planned to take a walk to Chimes village and gather some nascent bamboo shoots, which are currently in season. A villager there once gave me a small sample, and they possessed a most excellent flavor.
really?
huh? Nascent bamboo shoots? Why can't you just use normal bamboo shoots instead? Wait, Paimon knows! Because Xiangli prefers the finer things in life, right?
Right? Oh my god.
Okay, Mr. Particular, let me guess. Ahem. The nascent bamboo shoot has a uniquely tender texture and a delicate sweet taste that its normal cousin cannot match.
What?
An astute observation, Paimon. You know me well indeed. Lantern Rite is almost upon us, but besides the bamboo shoots, there are a few other items I have not yet procured from Director Hu's list.
Who?
May I ask if you have already made arrangements for the days ahead?
No.
Well, we were planning to use the opportunity to say hi to some of our friends, but before we were able to figure out a schedule, we ran into you.
Well then, might I invite you to imagine the sheer delight that is a soup cooked with the freshest nascent bamboo shoots in all the land. Generous cuts of pork belly and crisp, fragrant bamboo shoots placed together in the pot and left to simmer slowly for half a day.
I'm already drooling.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Oh.
Paimon's onto your plan. You just want to hoodwink us into fetching your bamboo for you.
Oh my god, those eyes.
Why, I assure you, I would do no such thing. I merely wish to inform you of the freshest, most succulent and flavorful bamboo shoots one could ever hope to taste.
Oh. You.
Let's go, Traveler. Paimon's taste buds can't take it anymore.
Ready to go when you are.
Collecting a few bamboo shoots shouldn't take too long. Paimon has gotta get her hands on some of that soup.
Such fine specimens are indeed well worth the excursion. Very well. I shall leave the bamboo shoots to you.
Aw, you don't get to
Should you
come.
have the good fortune to find some, please share them with me as well.
See?
Paimon knew he was just bamboozling us.
Oh.
However, there is no need to rush.
Why?
The streets of Liyue will be bustling with visitors and filled with all manner of celebrations during the festive period. By all means, go wherever your interests lead you. The nascent bamboo shoots would be but a wonderful final touch to a most exceptional feast. What an honor it would be to savor them in the company of friends.
We'll check with you later at the Wangshang Funeral Parlor.
We're heading out. Enjoy your walk, Young Lee.
Take care now, you two.
Thank you. Your voice acting. Whoa, 1,000 miles for an enigmatic tune. I really can't say that word. Hey, Zhang Li. Yeah, your voice did change. Let me see.
A new contract. Okay. I'm still on leave, but I can accompany. Where do you want to go next?
Actually, maybe no. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm stupid. What do we do now? You return yet another forgivable time. So we actually had to go over there and collect them? Oh my goodness.
Bamboo shoot. Nascent bamboo shoot.
No, just saying it over and over won't.
This one's only just sprouted, and it looks super fresh. Paimon thinks this is the one.
These ones. Holy moly, they're huge. What do you mean? 1, 2, 3. Wait. It didn't count.
These should be enough. Let's head
Oh, it didn't count because it wasn't the right one.
Help!
Excuse me?
Did you hear that? Someone's calling for help.
Eh, not my
It's
problem.
coming from over there.
Help! Help! Oh, speaking of which. A short, slender figure rescues a drowning man.
Are you okay? Did any water go down the wrong pipe?
Oh my goodness, look who it is. The wrong pipe. Oh my god. Who is this NPC who is creatively designed?
I think I'm okay now. Thank you so much.
That was scary.
Oh.
Well, at least you're all right. All thanks to your savior here. Oh, a little girl?
Girl.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Yao Yao. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Yao Yao.
Whoa, she's so well-mannered.
She's so well mannered.
My name's Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Greetings, child.
I'm Dvorak,
What?
a musician from Fontaine.
Dvorak. 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 A musician from Fontaine.
I came through Stone Gate, intending to head towards Liyue Harbor.
Liyue.
Then I became captivated by the beautiful scenery. And before long, I was completely lost. Just now, I was so mesmerized by the waterfall that I slipped and fell into the water. If it weren't for Miss Yao Yao's help, I shudder to think what might have happened.
Liyue.
It's all right, Mr. Dvorak.
Dvorak. It's Dvorak.
The splashing around the bottom of the waterfall means the stone path is always wet and slippy. You definitely have to be careful.
Uh-huh.
Next time you're exploring an unfamiliar environment, try to focus on what's right in front of you. Don't let your mind wander. As long as you watch your step, accidents like this won't happen anymore.
She's so optimistic.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. I'll remember to be more careful next time.
Good. Excuse me?
Oh, hungry, sir?
I'll be fine.
Please, sir, it's quite all right. I was born and raised here in Liyue. It's only
Liyue.
natural for me to extend my
Oh,
hospitality to any guests who are passing through.
I hope everyone. Oh my god, this is literally gonna be one of those events where everyone pronounces it differently, right?
I expect you still
Right.
have quite a long journey ahead of you. It's very important to keep your energy levels up. I still have some lotus flower crisps left in my backpack. Why don't we split them between the four of us? Aw, what a thoughtful kid! She even has some for Paimon!
You greedy.
You're welcome.
Everyone savors some delicious lotus flower crisps.
Mmm, so tasty.
Whoa, that was a new
If only
animation.
there were more.
More? You already had the Sumter pieces share.
Having a healthy appetite is a good thing. It means Paimon's still growing.
Oh.
If I'd known I was gonna run into you, I would have made a second batch.
Paimon's still growing? What does that mean?
Hope you're taking notes, Traveler. This is how you treat your Paimon.
Oh, really?
What do you think, sir? Are Liyue snacks to your taste? I wonder if they're not sweet enough.
No, they're perfect.
Perfect.
When I was traveling through Mondstadt, I had a chance to try one of their moon pies. It had a meat filling, unlike these crisps. But apart from that, it seems like they follow a similar cooking process. Both are delicious in their own way.
You've been to Mondstadt?
As for Fontaine's cooking, though, it's been a long time since I've had a taste of home.
Well, you have like 4 updates left.
Sounds like you spend a lot of time on the road, huh?
I do.
Ah.
It's part of my job. I'm one of the main organizers of the Iridescence Tour.
Oh my god, the Iridescence Tour, so you're responsible for it. Get him!
Iridescence tour?
That sounds somewhat familiar.
The
Xinyan.
Iridescence Tour is one of the biggest music festivals in Fontaine. We're looking to expand, though. Our aim is to hold a festival in every nation. At least, all the main organizers share this goal. Unfortunately, it's a long story, so I'll spare you the details. But anyway, so the main reason I'm traveling all around Tavad is to promote our music festivals. But I have some personal reasons, too.
Really?
Well, what are they? Just tell us already.
Oh my god, Paimon, he said personal.
Let me see. Well, to explain it in full, I'd have to start with a story from my ancestors. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Bro, we're literally doing nothing.
Oh, I love listening to stories.
We have no jobs. We buy whatever we want. We literally do nothing.
Okay, then I'll start from the beginning.
No.
The story goes that my ancestor, who was also a traveler, once slipped and fell into a lake during his travels. As he was sinking and gasping for breath, he heard a wondrous tune in the air. They say it was the most beautiful, moving melody he had ever heard.
I hear it. Do y'all hear it?
Even in that life and death moment, the ethereal music seized his full attention and almost made him forget the fact that he was drowning.
Really?
When he finally
mean-
came to, he found that he had already been brought ashore. Not too far from him stood an unfamiliar woman with an almost divine aura. Once she saw that he was no longer in danger, she left without a word.
A woman?
My ancestor tried to run after her to give his thanks, but although a mere dozen paces separated them, no matter how quickly he gave chase, he drew no closer and remained a dozen paces behind.
Say what?
In the end, all he could do was to bow in thanks to the woman as he watched her walk away towards the rivers and mountains in the distance, before at last he turned around and made his way home. Once he returned to Fontaine, he began to learn an instrument so that he could spread his story far and wide, just like the bards. After generations of retelling, embellishing, and dramatizing, people have come to think of that lady as something like a fairy. The story's become
Fairy?
something of a local legend in Fontaine. It's called the Lady Overlooking the Lake. People now say that if you go down to the lakeside and play an instrument, so long as you play a pleasing melody, you will hear a fairy lady who is hiding out of sight, playing along with you.
Fairy lady.
Wow.
It's a nice legend.
Well, yes. As it stands now, it's become a touch too romantic and detached from reality. But I understand the original story and its historical grounding better than anyone else. I wanted to find out the truth of this tale. So I decided to retrace my ancestors' steps and search for that lady's modern-day descendants.
What?
Of course, there's no way of knowing where my ancestor fell into the lake all those years ago. So I always knew that the search would be akin to looking for a needle in a haystack. I've spent many years on the road now, and I'm nowhere near as fit as I was in my youth. The wish that I've spent half my life chasing after has now become something of an obsession.
Well, I haven't lived half of my life yet. But still, I understand how you must feel.
Really?
Paimon too!
Shut it, Paimon.
It's like... imagine if you saved the center of a lotus flower crisp. Which is the best part, by the way. Because you wanted to eat it another day. But then suddenly, sploosh! It falls into the water, never to be seen again! Paimon would definitely remember that for the rest of her life.
There's no need to feel sorry for me. I've made some progress over the years. For example, I've concluded that the story must have taken place in Liyue.
Oh my god, Liyue.
Oh, so you finally found a lead?
Yes, in fact, that's an intriguing story in and of itself. I'd always known that Mondstadt is the city of song and freedom. But more recently, I heard that the Animal Archon returned to Mondstadt for a festival in the fall, and learned that he himself is a patron deity of music. So I prayed for the Animal Archon's guidance in the Mondstadt Cathedral, and as soon as I set foot back outside the front gate, I noticed a cluster of leaves being blown in the wind further and further west, towards Stone Gate. A friendly local told me that this meant the wind was guiding me in the direction of Liyue. So I followed their advice and made my way here.
That settles it then. It was Liyue.
Right? You get it. I knew I'd find someone that agrees with me eventually.
Oh.
Are you sure? It sounds a bit too much like one of those fake legends told by those treasure hoarder guys to scam gullible grannies from Jingsa Village.
Excuse me?
Rex Lapis has returned to the world. Just give me some incense and a little more towards the travel fees, and I will pass your gift on to the Lord of Geo and ask him to keep you and your family safe and well. And so on and so on.
Hey, that's a really good scam. Almost got me for a second.
Don't worry, Yao Yao.
Wait.
We have a lot of experience with deciphering omens and stuff. And anyway, you only got scammed if you handed over more of, right?
Actually, to express my gratitude, I did spend rather a lot of more on several bottles of fine wine, which I left at the statues of the Seven along the way.
What?
Oh dear.
No, you didn't.
Well, how about this, ladies and gentlemen? Why don't I bring you all to Yujing Terrace to see Miss Ganyu?
Oh,
I don't
Ganyu.
know very many people, so I can't help you out much. But Miss Ganyu and the Qixing know just about everything.
Miss Ganyu. Oh, that's so adorable.
If you've been scammed, they'll help you get your Mora back. And if the wind was telling the truth, and you want to keep looking for that lady's family, they'll be the best people to ask.
That sounds like a good idea.
But you've already helped me so much.
Well, I was gonna take some new medicinal herbs and plants I picked to Miss Ganyu anyway, so it's no trouble at all.
Oh my god, I love you so much, Yao Yao.
You know what?
I love you.
It's been a minute since we saw Ganyu too. It sure be nice to pay her a visit before Lantern Rite.
Let's head off.
All right, well, my sincere thanks to you all. I will never forget your kindness.
Okay, everyone. Please follow me. I'll be your guide. Remember to watch where you're going, okay?
Okay.
Uh-oh. Paimon's out of a job.
Oh.
Oh well. Paimon will just be a cheerleader instead.
Well, now she's happy she's out of the job. I can recall a few times where she was upset about that. Really upset. Anywho's, let's go see Miss Ganyu. Dip race. Oh.
Take care.
Remember to feed the dog every day. Here you go, doggy. Have a nice snack. I love you.
Wow. Liyue Harbor looks very different from when I came last.
What do you mean?
It's almost as if I'm listening to the same melody, but with a richer timbre and new variations added.
Well, we are here during Lantern Rite after all. It only comes once a year, so they always have a big celebration. It's fair to say that this time of year is when Liyue Harbor looks the prettiest.
Great. Let's go and check it out. I can't wait to get into the city and see it all up close for myself.
Oh my god. Okay, I'll admit,
The
Liyue.
streets are
Whoa.
breathtaking. Smiles
Oh.
and laughter everywhere I look. It's contagious. I can almost feel the music in the air. I have the urge to start waving my conductor's baton.
Haha.
I'm glad that you're enjoying the city.
I was about to say, Liyue does, you know, have the beautiful festival vibe every time. Look at, see the flying lanterns? Oh my goodness. Speaking of which, oh no, I can't access my thing. Anyway, I can't even attack, I can't do anything. Whoa, what was the point of that? Oh,
Hey everyone!
she just
Well,
popped out of
fancy meeting you
nowhere.
all here. What a nice surprise!
Xinyan.
Hello, Xinyan. Let me
Xinyan.
introduce some new friends. They are...
Traveler?
Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak, right?
Oh,
I've known them all for quite a while.
so you already know Dvorak?
When I was last here to advertise a Liyue stop for the Iridescence Tour, Xinyan was one of the few people willing to give me the time of day.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, feels like I've been chasing this Iridescence Tour bandwagon halfway around the world, but I keep getting stood up. What's going on, Mr. Dvorak?
She literally went to Inazuma and it was gone.
I'm so sorry, Xinyan. We've had a string of terrible luck recently, and every time we've tried to put on a show, something or other has come up to stop our plans from materializing.
Is that right? I guess it can't be helped. So, what brings you to Liyue Harbor at this time of year anyway? Thinking of putting on a music festival during the Lantern Rite celebrations?
A Lantern Rite music festival? Yes, please!
Ito, where you at?
No, I'm actually here on personal business this time.
Oh, so no Lantern Rite music festival?
I mean, that's not just up to me. Hosting a music festival takes a lot of funding and personnel. Moreover, I've never worked with the Liyue authorities before. Even if I were to start putting something together right now, I think it'd be too rushed.
Wait, but we're going to meet the Liyue Qixing, aren't we? And they're the ones in charge.
That is very true.
Uh-huh, that's right. Miss Kuching and Miss Ningguang can make anything
Oh my
happen.
god. Miss Ketching and Miss Ningguang. You're so adorable.
You mean, what?
What?
This is the perfect opportunity! Well, sure, it might not work out, but it can't hurt to bring it up as a suggestion.
A Lantern Rite music festival would be a huge hit.
That's the spirit! See, even the Traveler agrees with me. Mr. Dvorak, don't let yourself be put off by the fact that a few things haven't worked out recently. As for the performers, I can put you in touch with some local artists.
Like who?
My friend Yunjin is a well-known opera singer in Liyue. With her support and a commissioned song from the Yunhan Opera Troupe, we should be able to get something going.
But what about you, Xinyan? Are you just going to sit this one out?
What do you take me for?
That was a dumb question to ask.
If we actually manage to make the Iridescence Tour Lantern Rite Grand Concert a reality, you think I'd let anyone else perform the opening act?
Opening? Why would you want to be the opening? Shouldn't you be like the last one?
Wow! There's that rock and roll spirit!
Hehe.
What do you say, Mr. Dvorak?
Dvorak.
Okay. I'll give it a shot.
That's it.
But the opening act is not something to be chosen lightly, Xinyan. I will judge your work by the strictest of standards, so please make sure you are fully prepared.
Are you kidding? I thought you'd never ask. Whew, guess my shopping time's getting cut short. I'm gonna head back right away and start working on this. Yao Yao, if you run into your senior on the way to the Qixing, please send her my regards.
Senior.
Okay, I promise I will. Good luck with your music, Xinyan. You've got this, Xinyan! So about the senior of yours Xinyan mentioned just now, is...
Shush. I have shopping to do. Anywho. Sorry, what were we saying?
Yes, it's Xiangling.
Oh my goodness.
She's mentioned you two before.
So you knew us
Xiangling's
already?
always thinking about cooking. Whenever scrapes or burns, she just leaves them to heal by themselves. She definitely needs someone around her to look after her. I know you must have looked out for her a lot too in the time you've known her. So, thank you for that.
I thought we were gonna see Zhangling. Hello, anybody home? Oh, it's you.
Oh, it's Master!
Master?
Is it okay if I go and say hi to her?
No.
Oh, calm down now, dear. I'm not about to run off anywhere. I'm not a bundle of energy like you.
I haven't seen you in days, Master! I've missed you.
Aww.
Oh, bless you, Yao Yao. You do say the sweetest things. Ah, look who it is. Visiting friends during the Lantern Rite, are we?
Greetings, Madam Ping.
You're half right, Madam Ping. We were also trying to help out Mr. Dvorak over here. We were on our way to take him to see the Qixing.
Hello, ma'am. I am a musician from Fontaine and an organizer of the Iridescence Tour. I don't suppose you've heard of it.
Master! The Iridescence Tour is a super famous music festival.
Oh, an old lady like me wouldn't know much about that sort of thing. A music festival, you say? It sounds terribly exciting.
If we could add some musical elements to Lantern Rite.
Oh, right! Madam Ping, how would you feel about that? You're an elder of Liyue, and you know all about Liyue's cultural traditions.
Girl, she was there when it was written.
Definitely help us figure out how best to approach it. For example, do you think it might be a bit too modern, or is there any other issue?
Why, not at all. Music pays homage to history and culture, and it can also be a bridge between different civilizations. Times change, and the music enjoyed by the youngsters of today is no doubt very different from the tunes I was accustomed to in my youth. Nevertheless, all fine things in life can be appreciated. And so, I look forward to it immensely.
Hear, hear. I do believe that, my own dear grandmother aside, you are the wisest old lady I've ever met.
Oh.
Goodness gracious, you're all being suspiciously sweet today. Yao Yao, whatever have you been feeding them?
That fried shrimp balls.
Master, you're in such a great mood today. You're even cracking jokes with the rest of us.
Oh, well, I'm sure you must have plenty to be getting on with, yes? Run along now. Don't let me hold you up.
Bye, Master.
Thanks, Madam Ping. We'll see you again soon.
Oh, she didn't say bye. Yeah, I didn't say bye.
You mustn't be afraid to try new things. If you never try, you'll never know. With your contribution, I'm sure this year's Lantern Rite will be a most spectacular one.
Aww. Aww. How has Ganyu not eaten all these flowers yet?
And when you meet with the Ministry of Civil Affairs, please remind them that the festivities are not an excuse to procrastinate their work.
Oh.
Understood, Miss Ganyu. I'll take my leave now.
Ganyu!
What brings you here, Yao Yao?
Oh.
I've brought all the medicine you asked me to pick for you. Oh, and here's a pack of sweet flower seeds as well. Also, these dried Chingshin leaves make a great pot of tea that's very good for you. I know you've had a lot to deal with at work recently, but you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you're not careful, you'll end up falling asleep in the grass again.
Again?
Well, this is weird. It's like a responsible younger sister talking to their disorganized older sister.
Oh. Don't listen to Paimon.
Thank you, but Paimon's criticism is quite valid.
Aw.
I do have a tendency to neglect matters outside of work, and that's something I should improve on. Oh, my apologies. I don't believe we've been introduced.
Hello, I am Dvorak.
Ah, Paimon will do the honors.
Oh. Really now?
What's wrong? Did Paimon go over everything a bit too fast? It's definitely an ambitious plan. If there's anything you didn't quite catch, Paimon's more than happy to go over it again.
It may be a little difficult to make this happen.
Why?
Oh?
Well, the Lantern Rite is the most important festival of the year. Our celebrations must not only be visually spectacular, but also appeal to the tastes of Liyue citizens from all walks of life. The Iridescence Tour is relatively unknown in Liyue. It's difficult to predict how a brand new show will be received. It would be quite risky for us to bet everything on this one music festival.
All very valid points. I completely understand.
Therefore, we will not replace or cancel any of our pre-existing program. However, I will submit a proposal requesting to put the Iridescence Tour special performance as the final act of this year's festivities. Some live music will certainly add to the festive atmosphere on the night of the Lantern Rite. As for the venue, let's reserve a space at the docks.
So we're not stealing anyone's thunder?
Yes, my thoughts precisely. Now I just need to take some time to give this proposal some polish. As long as I clearly lay out the pros and cons, and highlight the key points of the proposal, given that Ping and the Traveler have both given the idea their blessing, I'm confident that Qixing will be sure to give it serious consideration. Mr. Dvorak, I will need to discuss with you the number of musicians who will be coming to Liyue, as well as their catering and accommodation requirements.
Oh, yes, certainly. Let's step to the side and discuss further.
What? Bye, Ganyu.
As soon as there's work to do, Ganyu's as diligent as ever. I couldn't agree more. Master once said that everyone has things that they are good at and things that they are less good at. So, with that in mind, Ganyu shouldn't feel compelled to become perfect at absolutely everything.
Oh.
I'm good at taking care of people, so that can be left to me. Wow. Hey, Yo-Yo, can you take care of Paimon too? Paimon's getting hungry again.
Paimon, you're trying to freeload again.
I'm afraid my backpack's empty now, but if you let me know what you like, I can bring you some of your favorite dishes next time we meet. Apart from lotus flower crisps, what else do you like? Anything sweet, and anything that's made from slimes.
Wait, what? Slimes? Zhangling's gotten to you, hasn't you?
Here's what I've drafted so far.
Why are you giggling?
Anything else you want to add?
No, this is excellent. I'm racking my brains, but I don't think you've missed a single thing.
Perfect. Then we'll leave it as is. I'll go make an official copy.
That was fast.
Oh, perfect timing. We were just wrapping up our discussion here.
That was quick.
Not at all. Every second counts for a complex proposal such as this. I will inform the Qixing of this development immediately. Please give me a moment to pass on the message. Yao Yao, thank you for bringing my herbs. I will make sure to take them.
Remember to make tea from them first, Ganyu. You mustn't just chew them raw.
No.
I will.
Okay, I should be getting back. If Yo-Yo stays out for too long, Mom and Dad will be worried sick.
I thought you lived with the Adepti, woman.
Everyone, I'm sure that the music
Girl.
festival will go off without a hitch, so don't worry. And in case I don't see you before, I wish you all a very happy Lantern Rite.
Thank you, Yao Yao. Happy Lantern Rite to you, too.
We should go get dinner together sometime!
No. She just leaves? Stay put and wait for 2 hours. Excuse me?
No, my sword!
2 hours. What does that even constitute, 2 hours? Oh, 16, 18, that's 2 hours, right? Ding-ding-ding. Okay. Hop. After a short wait, Kaching and Ganyu arrive.
Greetings, Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak. Call me Kuching.
Kuching! I used to call her Keking in the beginning. I mean, we all kind of called her Keking, you know, but still, Kaching.
Ganyu has brought me up to speed on everything. I'll get straight to the point.
No.
The Qixing have approved Ganyu's proposal. Over the next few days, I will be working with Mr. Dvorak on behalf of the Qixing to facilitate the organization of this concert.
Yay! That's awesome!
Kaching strikes again.
Please, the Qixing have a duty to deal with matters such as these. We have merely moved things forward to the next step. On a more personal note, I am an avid supporter of all things new and innovative.
Aw. She does have heart-shaped eyes.
As such, it is my privilege to work with you on this exciting project.
Thank you so much, Kaching. I'd become quite
Ka-ching.
discouraged after our recent failures and was expecting the same outcome once again, so I didn't dare to get my hopes up. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined this going so smoothly. It's like a dream come true. Right. Time for me to call in the performers. To stage a concert at a high-profile event like this is a rare opportunity. We'll make sure it's a night to remember.
Yes! Our music band's finally getting fired up!
Yes, indeed. I know exactly what I'm doing from here. For a musician, music will always be the language they are most fluent in.
What about that fairy lady?
Oh, that. That can wait for another time.
Oh,
What?
Ganyu? What's wrong?
they told me all about Mr. Dvorak's situation, but I
Oh.
was so engrossed in drafting the proposal that I forgot all about it.
You were so engrossed? How dare you be engrossed?
Oh, that's quite all right. I don't even know what the person I'm trying to find looks like, so it was always going to be a long shot. Don't worry about me, Ganyu. Your time and energy are needed elsewhere. I'm sure you already have plenty to deal with between this concert and everything else going on during the Lantern Rite.
Thanks. It was just that I had a few initial thoughts when I heard your story. For instance, I wonder if this lady your ancestor met might have been an adeptus. What do you think?
An adeptus? Who?
To tell you the truth, Mr. Dvorak, I am somewhat related to the adepti myself. I am part human and part Qilin.
Chilling.
The Qilin is an illuminated beast. I know how important your quest to get in touch with your roots must be to you, because I've been there myself before, trying to find out where I belonged.
We were there too.
Did you say the Adepti? And you're illuminated beast? Part Qilin?
She's a beast.
Are you telling me all the rumors of the Liyue Adepti are real? So it's not just artistic license?
Yeah, they're real.
You bet they're real! Trying to track them down is tough, though. Like Julian Karst itself. There's nothing specifically stopping you from going there, but getting in and out of there is quite an ordeal.
Paimon, what are you talking about? We just teleport.
Yes. Anyway, if you're looking to uncover a lost melody or shine light on a forgotten aspect of Liyue's cultural history, I'm probably not the best person to ask. But if it's a person you're looking for, then I just might be able to help.
I see.
Hmm?
I think I understand the situation now. In that case, Ganyu, shall we divide the work between us?
Aww.
That was also my thought.
Besties.
Great. So Mr. Dvorak and I will concentrate on things here in the city to make sure the concert goes according to plan. In the meantime, Ganyu will reach out to our network and try to find the person he's looking for. How's your workload at the moment? Will you be able to make time?
I can
Aw,
probably
she's
get
so
through
considerate.
everything in 2 days, as long as I don't sleep.
Oh my god.
Wait, what do you mean as long as I don't sleep?
Girl, go to sleep.
Even for someone with illuminated beast blood in their veins, working for such an extended period without a break will take its toll on your health.
For real.
Somehow that does not sound persuasive coming from Kuching.
Oh.
Be it but 3 moons from the start, he who returns is not he that departs.
Say what now?
Even I know the importance of maintaining a healthy work-life balance.
In that case, 3 days.
All right, I can work with that.
If you have the time, would you join me for this search?
No.
You're well known to many of the Adepti and respected among the people. I'll feel much more at ease with your company.
Of course, girl.
Okay, then let's meet back here in 3 days.
Ugh.
Watch this space, Mr. Dvorak. We'll get to the bottom of this.
You're all so helpful and kind. I
Just think, imagine if we found the Adeptus lady, or one of her descendants, and got them to come to the performance. Wouldn't that be amazing? It'd be such a happy reunion. And that's exactly what this festival's all about.
I'm sure the wind that guided you here feels the same way.
You're right. Okay, I'm gonna pull out all the stops to make this Lantern Rite a true extravaganza.
We should probably get going. Mr. Dvorak, could you come with me to confirm the site?
Ooh, we're coming too.
What? I thought we were going with Ganyu.
I was wondering.
Whoa.
What are
Why are you in
your
my
thoughts
head?
on music? What does it mean to you?
Music sounds nice?
Nice?
Truth be told, the question of what music means to people is one that I've been pondering for quite some time. Let's revisit this question after the concert.
Wait, what? I can farm this one, but I can't farm this one? America, explain! Oh, there's more fireworks right here. Okay, begin launching. Let's go! Stand back, y'all! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, look at it! They're like, who out there setting fireworks? Sorry, y'all, it's me. I got too excited. Happy Lantern Rite. And it's pink goba.
Wait.
Whoa.
Huh?
It's pink goba. I think that's all of it, right? Yep. Wow, that was cool. That was really cool. I enjoyed that. Anywho. Oh my goodness, look at this thing. Whoa. This looks so pretty. I want to take some pictures. Ew, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. There we go. Oh, that's so adorable. Aww.
Lady Yuhang?
Who?
Baiwen, what is it?
Per Lady Ningguang's orders, I've been gathering intelligence outside of the city with the goal of uncovering and dispatching any trouble ahead of the festival. I am told that a strange melody was heard somewhere along the coast. I was wary of investigating further on my own, so I was just on my way to report this incident to Lady Ningguang. But I'm worried that if we don't act right away, we may miss the window of opportunity to take appropriate action.
I understand. In that case,
Let us handle this one.
Kuching, you're busy enough as it is.
She said,
There's a
I.
ton of different things in the city that needs your attention. Leave it to us. Don't worry. Whatever it is, we'll definitely be able to handle it. Well, she will handle it.
Oh.
With the Traveler on the case, it's as good as dealt with. Thank you. This will be a great help. I will inform Lady Ningguang about the situation. Once it's resolved, please come and find me again at Yujing Terrace and let me know.
Will do. And say hi to Ningguang for us.
You have my thanks too. Stay safe and come back as soon as you're finished.
Good luck.
Bye. What now? Go to the place Baiwen mentioned. It's Nadia. I just missed wintertime back in my hometown. What are you doing? I was waiting for a boat. I'm Nadia from Shneznaya. Shneznaya? Quickly, blah 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 blah, we don't care. Shneznaya win. Why do I always feel like we always come to this dang hotel right here? If there's something in Liyue, it's always leading us to this place. Every time. Literally every time.
Byron said the strange tomb is coming from around here, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Byron doesn't hear anything. There doesn't seem to be a soul in...
I was just wondering who in their right mind would come into a place like this. So, it's you two.
Yelan!
Yelan? How'd you sneak up on us like that?
Oh.
You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack.
You look pretty alive to me. Can't have spooked you that bad.
Oh my god, Yelan.
You Fair enough.
Know anything about the strange music?
Ah, you're here for that too? Saves me a bit of explaining. Come with me. I've already reconned the perimeter, so we should be safe.
Oh. Efficient as always. Where you go, girl? I'm like, where you go, girl? Investigate trail.
The stuff by the door is in pretty good condition, though. It can't have been too long ago that someone was last living here.
Living here. Okay. Oh, there's a door.
The doors and the windows are all fine, so there definitely wasn't a break-in.
Actually, it's such a pretty view. I want to take a picture too. Oh my goodness. Dang, that's a pretty good picture. Let's go. Now, where else are we supposed to investigate? Oh, window.
This place is completely empty. There's nothing valuable left here at all.
Talk to Yelan.
How strange. It looks like it's been looted, except for the fact that there's no sign of a struggle. The bad guys could have sneaked in while the owner was gone, but then how do you explain why the door and windows are intact?
Seems you've done a pretty thorough inspection. So, any theories on what might have happened here?
Yelan, you didn't hide some of the evidence from us on purpose, did you?
Why would I make this more difficult for you? We're on the same side here.
Okay, well, Paimon gives up then. Paimon's got nothing.
Oh my god.
What about you? Give up as well?
It must have something to do with that melody.
Your instincts are pretty good.
Oh.
Or perhaps it's not instinct. The strange melody is one of the few pieces of information you have available, after all. Let me share a folk story with you.
Folk story?
A long time ago, there used to be a group of bandits in the Liyue countryside who would sound a horn every time they were about to raid a village. But it wasn't a rallying cry to rouse their fellow men. It was a disconcerting tune, meant to intimidate the weak and warn them of their impending doom.
Really?
To escape with their lives, the villagers would abandon their homes and flee overnight, taking only their most valuable belongings with them. Everything else was left behind. The bandits were eventually brought to justice, but the fear and trauma remained in the villagers' hearts. Whenever they heard that melody, they would feel like their lives were in danger once again, and flee immediately. The culprit of this crime exploited that very fear to get access to this house without having to force their way in.
What?
That's quite the story.
The victims obviously will have gotten quite a fright, but at least they won't be in any great danger. The important thing now is to find this copycat criminal.
If we could follow their tracks.
On any other day, that'd probably be a good idea. Unfortunately, it's not gonna work today. Take a look around and you'll see what I mean. This criminal is clearly well-versed both in using music to commit crimes and in making a clean getaway.
Criminal? Who could it be?
Not only did they stay off the muddy road to avoid leaving footprints, it looks like they were also careful not to bring any gadgets with so much as a trace of elemental energy. Evidently, they were intent on keeping even the most experienced investigators off their trail. Unfortunately for them, I'm one of the best trackers in the business. They're not about to get away with their little scheme on my watch.
So basically, if we want to find the culprit, we just need to follow Yelan.
I mean, yeah. Whoa, that was a cool transition.
As long as you can keep up. Since the culprit's trying to be cautious and low risk, I'll bet they left through an area with some vegetation for cover, but not so much that it would slow them down.
Whoa. Imagine Yelan and Alhaitham working together. That'd be so cool.
Here, look at this.
What? I'm
These
looking.
tracks are superficial, but they definitely didn't occur naturally. Something heavy was...
No! I want to take a picture. I don't know why, but I'm in like the picture-taking mood.
Huh.
Whoa.
Their pace has increased. Normally, people carrying a heavy load slow down as their journey goes on and they start to tire. Whatever's motivating them to speed up must be psychological. For instance, reaching the home stretch.
You don't say. I'm sorry if I'm interrupting this story. I just want to take pictures. Where? Where?
There they are! Look! A treasure hoarder tent! Ugh, not the treasure hoarders again! And so close to Lantern Rite, too! 'Tis not the season for their antics!
Come on.
Antics.
Let's round them up.
Oh. Do we get a Yelan trial? Go to the treasure hoarder camp. No, I don't think I will. There's no one here. Wow. How are we supposed to... Oh. Did I literally just not see him? I said there's no one here.
Hey! Who are you? Where did you come from?
Stop there, Fujing. Whoa. What's with that look?
The evidence is conclusive.
I destroyed it.
Okay, confess and we'll go easy on you. My patience is running low, so why don't you do us both a favor, hmm?
You kidding me? You think I'm scared of you?
What?
Perhaps not, but you should be.
Hiya, hiya, hiya. Whoa! Oh my god, Yelan trial. Let's see your build. Why? I have this though. You have nothing compared to my Yelan. Right? I have 34k health. How much do you have? 32. Ha! How many constellations you got, girl? Oh my goodness. Never mind. You beat mine by 10 billion. Bajillion. They're like, yeah, we have a janky artifact set, but do you have 3 constellations, girl? Was that shade?
You're open!
Gotcha.
Bam! Bam!
Curses.
Bam!
Seems like you're not all talk after all. There's no going back now.
Normal attack.
Better up my game.
That's it. Boom, you're dead. Arrow to the knee.
Have mercy!
Oh, it's a little late for that. I've come this far, I might as well finish the job.
Oh.
I surrender! I surrender, please! I'll do whatever you say. Please have mercy.
Tell us everything. You have one chance. And I'm warning you. Don't make me ask twice.
No. No. You gotta...
I won't, I swear. You know, so... Lantern Rite's nearly here, and like a lot of people, I wanted to buy a few nice things. I know I'm with the treasure hoarders and everything, but I don't really have any kind of experience with robbing people and whatnot. So I don't have the guts to break into somebody's house.
Wow, you're really going to complain to us about that?
No, not at all. I'm just telling it how it is.
Okay. Continue.
Okay.
I racked my brains trying to think of what I could do, and eventually, I remembered something from back when I was a kid. The bandits would blow their horn, and my grandma would grab us kids and run.
Grandma.
I remember the tune, so I figured I'd try it for myself. I mean, just to see what would happen. At first, anyway, I seriously didn't expect that family to pack up and leave. But they did. And they just left all their stuff right there for the taking. It was too easy. I couldn't resist. It was completely wrong of me. I know that now. I'll return everything that I took. It's all still in perfect condition. It'll be like it was never gone. Please, give me a chance, huh? Let me make it right.
Give you a chance, huh?
Whoa.
Sounds to me like you'd rather strike some kind of a deal than spend Lantern Rite behind bars.
Yes? Yes?
Yes.
You know how to bargain, I'll give you that. It's just a pity that you didn't confess at the first opportunity. You'll have to take a walk with me.
Whoa.
Once we've returned the goods, we'll find the owner of the house, and you can apologize to them in person. After that, I'll escort you to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, ma'am!
You know, as a former victim of this kind of crime yourself, I doubt anyone understands the fear you inflicted quite as well as you do. Does your greed matter more to you than your fear? More to the point, if you can play a tune from memory, don't you think you should be capable of making an honest living?
You mean...
That's enough hints for you. You'll have plenty of time to reflect on all of this yourself. There's not much left to wrap up, so I'll take it from here. Guess this is where I'll say goodbye.
No. Well done, Yelan. What?
What is it? Is there something else?
I'm still not sure how you first got your hands on this information, so play it safe when you get back. Don't mention to anyone that you ran into me out here.
What?
You helped a lot with the investigation and arrest anyway, so it's perfectly fair for you to get all the credit. Just take it. It works better for me, too. See you when I see you. And happy Lantern Rite.
Bye, Yelan. I love you.
Yelan's such a pro at this. With her taking it from here, it's as good as resolved. Whoosh! Random event, a strange melody, complete.
Oh my god. You're literally breaking the fourth wall, woman.
Although, it's kind of a shame that we never got
Where are my
that
Primo
treasure
Gems?
hoarder guy to play the melody again.
Why is it a shame?
Cause Paimon's curious, that's why. It's like when you have a tune stuck in your head, but you don't even know what it is. It's driving Paimon crazy.
No,
When we were
you're already
chatting with
crazy,
Mr.
girl.
Dvorak, music seemed like such a positive thing. And most music is, right? It can help us relax, feel all warm and fuzzy, recall happy memories, or even just think happy thoughts. Paimon never imagined that music could be used to commit crimes.
It comes down to the ill will of the user.
Oh, really? Huh. Makes sense. Paimon's musical understanding improves again! Well, anyway, now that everything's resolved, let's get back to Liyue Harbor. Byron's still waiting for us with our random event rewards.
Random event award rewards. Hey, they're back. Zoom. And they're gone. Okay. Hiya!
Byron, we're back! Everything's all sorted.
That's great news. Oh, please wait here a moment if you would be so kind. Lady Ningguang instructed me to advise her upon your return.
Really? Byron hurries off. Oh my god. The 5-star
My
by
greetings to both of
Ningguang.
you. Long time no see.
No need to be so formal with us, Ningguang. We've known each other for a long time now. You must be super busy with all the preparations for Lantern Rite. Don't mind us.
On the contrary, I think it is those that I have known longest to whom I should extend the greatest courtesies. Alas, on a different day, I would invite both of you inside for some tea and a brief respite from your travels.
Your voice acting is different too.
But you're quite right. Trivial matters aside, there's no escaping the fact that we have a grand concert to organize. Once the performance itself is over, we'll then need to invite the representatives of the Iridescence Tour for a discussion on future collaboration opportunities. The financing arrangements alone could well entail many rounds of discussion. Simply put, there will always be work to do.
Whoa, you're already thinking that far ahead?
Well, we can discuss more current affairs if you'd prefer. I trust you saw this year's Mingxiao lantern at the docks when you arrived at the city?
We did.
Yeah, it looked like a goose. Which Adeptus is it modeled on this time?
Sea Gazer.
Sea
I believe
Gazer?
you're familiar with the name.
Wait. Sea Gazer. That does sound familiar.
Legend holds that he was free-spirited and easygoing.
Oh.
People described him as a cheerful soul and a loyal friend.
Freaking Shenhe knew Sea Gazer. And then we went to his domain. I remember.
On this marvelous Lantern Rite, we pray that the fallen heroes may be guided home. If the sound of music can flow like the rivers and streams into every corner of the land, Perhaps the souls of those who have gone before us will hear the song of a new era. I wonder whether the melodies will be to their liking.
Oh, they're gonna love them. I'm sure of it. At least, if the guy you mentioned is anything to go by, the Adepti and Heroes of the Past sound like a positive and free-spirited, cheerful bunch. They're sure to be open to new music.
Well, let's hope so.
Oh.
I heard that you'll be going on a search with Ganyu to find the descendants of a fairy lady from a Fontaine legend.
Fairy lady.
I'm sure this quest to uncover the truth behind an ancient story will turn into a most charming tale. Do share it with me, won't you? I couldn't bear to miss out.
Absolutely. That was nice meeting Ningguang. What is going on? Oh. Whoa. Radiant sparks. Oh my god, look at Chi-Chi. What is she writing? During Lantern Rite, Tianshan, a recruiter from the Adventurers Guild, is eagerly rubbing her hands together in anticipation. A man's melancholic yearning, adepti and demons, and a heartfelt romance played out on paper. During Lantern Rite, Hui Xing, the navigator of the Crux fleet, seems to be preparing for a unique training test. In Liyue, however, an adventurer is busy with a certain task. Interesting. Wait until the appointed time. Say what? Talk to Xiao Qi. Talk to Hui Xing. I think I want to do these in a different video. I just want to focus this one on the main story. On the main story. Oh my goodness, look at these. Okay, what is this? Wait until appointed 2 days later, bruh.
Looks like it's about time for us to meet up with Ganyu. Let's head to Eugene Terrace.
Nothing happened to you, girl. We were just standing here for 2 days. I haven't eaten, I haven't slept. Oh, same with Ganyu. Apparently. She's like, huh?
Greetings, traveler in Paimon. What time is it?
Are you okay, Ganyu? You were nodding off
Oh,
there.
you're making me sleepy, girl.
Last night?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Let's discuss the matter at hand. Since last time, I've been thinking a lot about the story Paimon told me. In essence, someone rescued a drowning man and performed some music. If that were all there was to it, it could have been many people, human or Adeptus. But the tune was allegedly so wonderful that the drowning man forgot about everything else, even his own impending death, and only came to his senses after being brought to shore. Perhaps there was an adeptal power at work in that music that he, as a mortal, could not perceive. Or perhaps he sensed a power surrounding him but lacked the words to describe it, not knowing where it came from. Either way, if this part of the story is true, then the rescuer has to have been an Adeptus.
You really think so? But this story's all the way from Fontaine. Isn't this a bit of a long shot? Also, Paimon's really curious about how people from Fontaine think this fairy lady looked.
Maybe they gave her horns.
Then she'd look just like Ganyu. Guess that does technically make sense.
Oh.
Actually, Ganyu, if you had to save a drowning person,
Oh my gosh.
how'd you go about it?
How'd you go about it?
Huh? Me?
Huh?
Well, I'd get them to the shore, and then I'd probably hide behind a tree and watch them for a while.
Why would you hide?
Once I was sure that they were going to be okay, I'd slip away without a sound.
It's so cute.
Got it. So basically, Ganyu's the type of person who doesn't like taking credit for her good deeds.
No, it's not like that. I'm just not very good at explaining things. And I also find it really awkward accepting other people's gratitude.
Well, what if this Adeptus in the story had a similar attitude? That would explain why she just left without saying a word. She was probably thinking something like, One was merely passing by and saw fit to address this egregious disruption to one's graceful zithering at once. You may keep your thanks to yourself.
Bro, you already know who it is.
That was actually a very good impression of Cloud Retainer, Paimon. As far as I'm aware, Cloud Retainer isn't the most musically gifted.
Really?
Still, we can't completely rule her out just yet. If we set off now, we could head to Mount Outsung and ask her about it.
Outsong.
You'll be able to confirm either way if it's her, and I can... I've been in Liyue Harbor for so long now that I'm just not as familiar with the Adepti anymore. If there's anything we want to know about them, she's the best person to ask.
Sounds great! And we're pretty close with Cloud Retainer by now, so we probably don't even need to bring her food this time, right?
I would still bring her food.
I've prepared a gift for her to mark the festival, just in case. However...
You still have some reservations.
Cloud Retainer spends most of her days studying mechanisms in her abode. She's on her own so much of the time that the moment she has someone to chat with, she just...
Blah, 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 blah.
I promised I'd help Mr. Dvorak, and now that I've made the contract, I can't be having second thoughts. Traveler, Paimon, let's set off for Cloud Retainer's abode.
Yay!
Seems like this is a tough decision for Ganyu, but she's made up her mind now. Paimon gets why she'd be so anxious. Okay, how about this? If Cloud Retainer tries to start telling stories about her again this year, we should pipe up and change the topic. Wait, did she leave already? Hey, Ganyu, wait up!
Gone. Oh. Okay, we're on part 2. How many parts are here in this story?
Paimon's so tired from trying to keep up. Don't either of you need to take any breaks?
I can't believe it. Cloud Retainer is not here.
Huh? Did we miss her?
She doesn't like to travel, so in the past, it's always been the other Adepti who come to visit her during the festivals.
Does she run into trouble?
Somehow Paimon doubts that anything could cause serious trouble for her.
True. Now that I think about it, Cloud Retainer would be quite capable of taking care of anything on her own. There's no need to worry about her. Since she's not here, I guess the next step is to check all the other Adepti abodes, one by one.
Uh-oh. Will it involve a lot more traveling? Got it! Paimon has a great idea!
Really?
Please go on, Paimon.
Our goal here is to find the Adeptus that helped Dvorak's ancestor, right? We can't hear any music right now, but if she's really as nice as the story suggests, she'd definitely come to help anyone who was drowning, right?
What?
Yes, I think that's fair to say.
So, all we have to do is get the Traveler to pretend to fall into the water, and the Adeptus will come to the rescue!
If you're so sure, why don't you try it?
You know perfectly well that Paimon can't swim! Paimon would sink like a rock!
Ugh, I guess I can give it a try.
Just trust Paimon! The water's pretty deep over there. Quick, swim to the very center!
Are you for real right now? Oh my god. Where are we supposed to go? Hiya. Do you really want us to drown? Oh, look at the little fishy.
Help!
Ah, look, I'm drowning. No, help.
If only there was a kind-hearted Adeptus here to save
Ah.
us! Oh no! Whatever
Woe
will
is me.
Paimon do?
Sweet mortal coil is drifting farther away. Someone carries you
What is
ashore
going on?
so quickly. Whoa! Oh my god! And what?
How do you feel right now?
Y'all. Oh.
Shenhe! And the Conqueror of Demons.
Oh my god, I never thought I'd see them together.
Why don't you say something?
Oh.
Please don't make Paimon explain it.
It was your idea, Paimon.
Okay, fine. Paimon will explain. We're looking for an Adeptus who's good at being a lifeguard and playing music. But if the Adepti aren't gonna stay home, then how are we supposed to find
It wasn't me.
Oh.
Yeah, so this Adeptus is most likely a woman.
And I am not an Adeptus, as you both already know.
Oh my gosh, Shenhe, I love you so much.
Okay, so this is Paimon's fault.
Oh.
No way Paimon would have suggested this idea if she'd known how awkward this was gonna be.
Sorry for troubling you both.
Glad you're okay.
Aww. You're leaving already?
As far as I know, the one you seek is no Yaksha. And one last thing.
What?
Your actions here caused others a great deal of worry.
Oh.
Do not repeat them again in the future.
I'm sorry, Zhao. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
As ever, the conqueror of demons comes and goes, just like the wind.
Oh my gosh, Shenhe, I love you so much. I want to put you on my team, but you don't react with Dendro.
Right. I didn't dare to say a word just now. How's your training going, Shenhe? Have you made any plans for Lantern Rite? We could spend it together in Liyue Harbor if you'd like.
Oh, I had planned to spend the festival with Master this year. However...
Why is your voice different too? Is everyone's voice different or what?
Speaking of Cloud Retainer, when did you see her last?
Earlier this morning. She set off for Mount Hulao at dawn. I noticed she was using an Adeptus art of some kind to protect a mechanism that looked like a boiler. Maybe it was a gift for Mountain Shaper. I did not inquire.
So we just missed her. Please excuse me for a moment. I think I'll leave the gift in her abode.
Sure. Thank you.
Oh my god, Shenhe.
It sounds like Ganyu and Shenhe have gotten a lot closer recently.
Yes. During the summer and winter, I continue to train with Master. In the other months of the year, I have been learning to adapt to human life in Liyue Harbor. Ganyu arranged accommodations for me in the city, and also recommended several work positions for me.
Really?
But when I try to blend in by referring to her as Miss Ganyu or Lady Ganyu, like the others, she says I mustn't address her like that.
Why?
Sometimes I'm supposed to copy other people. Sometimes I'm not. It's a little difficult to keep track of everything.
Ganyu just doesn't want you to be too courteous around her. Ganyu gets embarrassed when people call her Lady Ganyu. Which one do we choose? This one.
Oh, is that what it is? Noted. So, you came looking for Master today because you wanted to ask her about the Mystery Adeptus. Is that right?
Yeah?
Yep. Oh, speaking of that, have you ever heard any music while out training in the mountains?
Music? What is that?
You... Tell me you know what music is, Shenhe. Please tell me.
It's... a kind of a happy or relaxing sound. Or, a nerve-wracking sound. Or even a terrifying one.
Okay, I'm done.
No.
I also left her a note so that she knows where to find us. We won't miss her again.
Yay! That's really helpful. Thanks!
We were just talking about this thing called music. And based on Paimon's description, I do believe I hear it every day. Please follow me.
Really?
Oh, really? Great, let's go!
Yay! We can adventure with Shenhe. Oh my god, I totally forgot about Shenhe being in Liyue. I'm sorry, Shenhe. I'll never forget you. I will never forget you, actually. I don't care if you don't react with Dendro. I'll keep you on my team forever, girl.
This is the place. I enjoy training here to the sound of music.
Really? We don't hear anything, girl. What?
Oh no! Paimon's gone deaf! Paimon can't hear anything!
My condolences, Paimon.
Oh, whew! Paimon hasn't gone deaf after all!
Oh.
Paimon heard you when you just spoke.
Oh my god. You literally didn't hear anything for like 1 second and you thought you went deaf.
Anyway, where is this music?
The faint sound of birdsong, the quiet murmur of the streams.
These are relaxing sounds. Are they not the music of which you speak?
I mean, it can be music if you want it to be music, but it's not the music we're looking for, girl.
Oh, Paimon wasn't quite done with the description. Okay, fine. It's all Paimon's fault. What we're looking for are not the sounds of nature, but melodies played on special instruments.
And a melody is?
Ganyu, why don't you sing that folk song you sing, the Glazed Lilies?
Huh?
Huh? Oh my god, that was like 3 years
That
ago.
one melody Shen has heard before. It'll probably help her to understand what we're talking about.
Why don't you sing that one melody Shin has heard before? Which melody? I don't remember doing a melody with her. Fingers crossed. Oh. That freaking Eugene play.
Oh, was that from the opera that Yunjin sang?
Yes, girl.
That was a melody, and melodies can be called music.
It felt like I was transported back to the past. In my mind's eye, I could see the Zhao lanterns lighting up the night sky again.
Oh, it's really that deep, huh?
We're all there, raising our glasses and drinking to our heart's content on the Jade Chamber.
Was that a year ago? Please don't tell me that was a year ago, because I literally remember it like yesterday.
As I watched Yunjin's performance, I felt a warm sensation in my heart. And as the drink reached my stomach, it went from warm to hot. When you hummed that melody just now, feelings from a whole year ago came right back to me, as strong as they were on that day.
Aww.
So that's the power of music.
Yes, girl.
Wow, Shenhe. That was so deep! Music definitely has the power to bring up memories. It's like a time capsule with all the special moments from our lives squished inside.
Oh.
What about you, Ganyu? Are there any melodies that have left a deep impression on you?
I don't remember if my parents ever sang any lullabies to me.
Where are your parents?
I know some local folk songs. And a few other things come to mind, too. The songs of the sailors down at the docks. The little ditties that the vendors call
The
out
what
in
now?
front of their beloved shops. The tunes of folk artists performing on the streets.
All the sounds of Liyue Harbor.
Yes, that's right. In the past, whenever I heard the sound of those tunes, I always felt that they were worlds apart from me. Nenny and Liyue probably view me as a non-human. And they are right, in the sense that I never could connect with humans' artistic expression and their sentiments. So I haven't been able to integrate into their community and be a part of their lives. At least, that's the view I held in the past. Only more recently did I start to realize that the only barriers are ones that I have erected with my imagination. The way those melodies make me feel isn't all that different from other people after all. They're about mundane details of everyday existence. Life's ups and downs, joys and sorrows. Even though we come from different backgrounds and have different stories to tell, when it comes down to the most common things that we see and experience around us each day in the city, in that sense, we're all the same.
You go, Ganyu! You're really making progress. You have loads of friends in Liyue Harbor when you think about it. Like, Okay, maybe some are more like coworkers than others. But at the very least, Kuching and Shenhe are your friends now, right?
Yes, I am.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
Technically speaking, we should refer to each other by the conventional forms of address used among fellow disciples. But now that I know what constitutes a friendship, I do believe we are more friends than co-disciples.
Thank you,
Aww.
everyone.
Once the days are warmer, I would like to host you at my home in the city. Please invite Kuching as well.
A girl's night.
I've planted many types of flowers. I'm sure some of them will be to your taste.
Oh.
You are too kind. I couldn't possibly.
Nonsense. You are my friend. I have cultivated and cared for the flowers just as you taught me. Once you've seen them for yourself, I am sure you can advise me how to do an even better job next time. I will save some for decoration. We can feast on the rest.
Oh. Okay. Y'all want to come over and eat some flowers? I have eaten a flower before, and it was kind of minty, you know? It was like a minty kind of flower, but yeah, I guess let's go eat some flowers.
Then, thank you in advance. Wait, what is that saying again? If you insist?
Do people say that?
Oh
I'm
my
not
gosh.
completely sure either.
It doesn't matter, okay? You got the point across. No need to split hairs. Paimon's more concerned about your idea
Oh.
of a girls' night out. Eating flowers? Really? Does this have anything to do with you both being the disciples of that illuminated bird?
Bird? I doubt Ketching will be munching on any flowers.
Who dares refer to one not by one's Adeptus title,
Oh.
but merely as that illuminated bird?
Oh my goodness.
Master.
Our greetings, Cloud Retainer.
There
Oh.
it is! The illuminated bird has landed!
Double humph.
Double
Now
humph.
she has the gall to use it rather than she.
Oh, I am
Even after
she.
being chastised once already?
Oh.
Barely a moment has passed since we last met, and yet your impertinence has reached new heights. Very well. If you refuse to learn your lesson, one shall scold you no further.
Ooh.
One
Go ahead,
has
girl.
received
Scold
your
away.
message from Ganyu. On the matter of the Adeptus you seek, one suspects to know their identity.
Do you?
Well, shall one lead the way?
Yes, please, Cloud Retainer.
I still have to
Illuminated
complete my training
Adeptus.
for today, so I will bid farewell to everyone here.
Oh, bye,
Very
Shenhe.
well. Await my arrival at one's abode later this night. On this special occasion, you should indulge yourself with some savory dishes.
Happy Lantern Rite, Shenhe.
If you want to release a Shao Lantern, come and find us anytime.
Thank you, everyone. Happy Lantern Rite to you too.
Oh my god, this is like the best lantern. Oh my god, she's. Oh, Shenhe. I love you. Oh my god, you're right here, girl. This is literally like the best Lantern Rite event ever. Like, holy crap. I heard people say this one was really good, but I'm like, girl, last one was pretty good. What you mean? But no, this one's really good. I can't wait to see how it ends. Actually, no, I don't want it to end. I want it to keep going forever and ever. Ugh. Oh well. I guess next year's Lantern Rite will be even greater, maybe? Perchance? Whoa.
Is this Guili Plains?
Oily Plains?
Retainer, why did you bring us here?
Ganyu is of course familiar with the name Guizhong, but have you ever heard of her?
We hear Guizhong all the time, but we don't know the
Guizhong is
actually.
another name of Agentis, the god of dust.
Dust?
She was extroverted in nature and adored social gatherings and inventions alike. Long ago, this region was yet a prosperous assembly. Guizhong often invited her friends to visit her home, reserving for us seats around the largest stone table. Seagazer would always bring out his latest treasure and place it upon the table. He could be quite the braggart. Though usually a mild-mannered fellow, when it came to those collectibles he was so fond of, he always loved to show them off.
Paimon remembers that name. So that's what Seagazer was like.
He was an old friend and a former rival.
Oh.
One has many memories of him. Once he had brought out the treasure, it would predictably become the center of attention. Neither Guizhong nor one was content to let him just steal the spotlight. So we would then also present our proudest mechanical creations.
I see.
As Adepti, we were each gifted in our own ways, and naturally proud of our accomplishments in our respective fields of expertise. As a result, one often quarreled with Sea Gazer. His treasures were not even of his own making. He just used his exploration skills to dig them out of the ground.
Oh.
How, pray tell, could he compare to me, when every single one of one's accomplishments were crafted by one's own hand?
Oh. Girl, she's still salty. She's still salty.
Cloud Retainer, you are getting competitive again.
Oh.
One digresses. Regardless, every time an argument occurred, Guizhong would come over to watch us during our mutual lambastics.
Oh.
On some occasions, she would join in, and on others, she'd take one of us by the limb and start uttering the most ridiculous nonsense.
Excuse me?
What kind of nonsense?
No kind of nonsense were we spared.
No.
Sometimes she would brazenly opine, "Ah, why argue between yourselves when neither of you could ever hope to beat me?" Other times, she would make unsolicited suggestions, such as, "Once you two are done arguing, let's go to the foot of the mountain and grill some meat." She always sought to make everyone happy, and one must say, she had quite the gift for it. No matter what nonsense she said, one never felt bothered or offended. It also helped that she never referred to one as that illuminated bird or ladybird.
Oh.
Come on, get over yourself!
Get over yourself.
Anyway, just as our impassioned arguments would reach the apex of acrimony, Marchosius would bring his delectable dishes to the table. Who would dare snub the stove god and his wondrous creations?
Goba?
At the sight of him, we would all immediately drop the argument and prepare the table for a night of feasting and drinking. Back then, one was always bothered by how the cups Rex Lapis brought were always too square for one's taste. Can you see yourselves ever enjoying a drink from a square cup?
That does sound annoying.
Precisely.
Oh.
So, as you can see, even one as great as Rex Lapis was not immune to making the occasional blunder.
Wow.
Even one could never find fault with Marchosius's cooking. As we ate, Guizhong would continue to find topics for conversation, filling the table with humor and laughter. Each of those old fossils had their character flaws and points of obstinacy. So why was it that whenever we dined together, we always had a marvelous time? We would drink together from a spot high in the mountains, until the moon set and the sun rose, and only then would the banquet finally come to an end. Streetwood Rambler would often remain to admire the flowers with Guizhong before returning to her own abode. The glaze lilies were far more abundant back then. Entire fields of them would appear to the eye as a veritable sea of flowers.
Streetward Rambler?
That would be Ping. You probably know her as Madam Ping.
Madam Ping, Streetward Rambler.
Okay. Wait, this is a lovely story and everything, but didn't we come here to find that Adeptus from Mr. Dvorak's story?
No, I want to learn about the Adeptus.
Or are you saying that it was Guizhong? Didn't she, already,
Alas, long has one avoided this place for precisely that reason. The sights here are a reminder of a time long gone, and evoke much sorrow. One should have guessed that you would disrupt one's poignant moment of mourning with your incessant questioning.
Oh my god.
No matter, one will share the whole story with you now. In times gone by, one quarreled oft with Guizhong concerning mechanical principles. We each had our ideals, and neither would yield. Under the pretext of a social gathering, one invited the impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creations. But Rex Lapis declared that Guizhong's Obscuro Vulpus mechanism was superior.
That's Guizhong?
Though one was too proud to acknowledge it.
That's Cloud
In one's
Retainer?
heart, one knew that Guizhong was indeed the superior talent in the mechanical arts. As for the story between Guizhong and Streetward Rambler, that begins with a certain bell. In Gui Zhang's opinion, while mechanisms were no substitute for human composers, they were yet capable of producing simple but fine melodies. But Streetwood Rambler believed music to be an expression of the soul.
Oh my
an
god, that
emotional
is Madam
enterprise
Ping.
that could never hope to be replicated by machinery. They argued endlessly until one asked Rex Lapis to intercede. He confiscated the bell and designated it for ceremonial use. Thereafter, one would often find them convening in the mountains, discussing music, mechanics, and all the affairs of the mortal world. But these good times were not to last. War broke out between the gods, and soon engulfed the Guili Plains. Gui Zhang was overpowered by the enemy, and fell in battle.
Oh my
When
god.
Streetwood Rambler and I arrived at the scene at long last, all that remained among the ruins was her lifeless body. After this, at Streetwood Rambler's request, Rex Lapis granted her the cleansing bell for safekeeping. To honor our friend's memory, one made a few finishing touches to her ballistic device. Many Lantern Rites have passed since then. Many greetings and goodbyes. Upon what do you gaze? The Guili Plains?
No. It's everything.
Oh my
We
god,
think of
I'm
human
gonna
life
cry.
as like a lantern that's lit one minute and extinguished the next. But are we Adepti so different? Perhaps as dust settles after a storm, we too must one day return to the world below.
One has always been austere and private by nature, and has never relished socializing. One's dealings with Guizhang were born out of discussions on the discipline of mechanics.
Oh my god, that cutscene was so beautiful. Holy crap. And we finally got to learn about Guizhang. She was what, the god of dust? Wow, and then we got to see Cloud Retainer's human form. So, girl, you gonna be playable? Win. But yeah, and then Madam Ping was Streetwood Rambler, and that was her young self we saw back in the other Lantern Rite cutscene. And she keeps the bell because her and Guizhang were like besties. Oh my god, that's so sad. Why? I swear the Adepti have like literally the saddest like backstory ever. Especially the Yakshas. It's like Liyue is so freaking beautiful, but yet there's such like tragic stories related to it. Especially with Zhang Li or Rex Lapis and Ashtaha. Ah, I can't. It's just I can see why they always have events in Liyue. Liyue is probably like the coolest one out of all of them. But, you know, I still prefer Mondstadt. But still, holy crap. Oh my god, that was a cool scene. I can't even... I just want to watch it over and over again. But I feel like I'm gonna cry if I do. Anywho, continuing on.
What? You have loads of friends.
Oh.
And you seem pretty chatty.
Chatty?
Just because one is not ignorant of social graces does not mean one is fond of them. One is perfectly capable of partaking in conversation despite being introverted. But in the end, one is nothing like Streetwood Rambler. She is dauntless but thoughtful, not to mention eloquent and wise. Moreover, her friendship with Guizhang was far greater than one's own. Back when they were rivals, they would often compete against one another in the realm of musical composition. That cleansing bell was one of Guizhang's proudest works, having the ability to both compose and perform.
Wait, that's weird. Didn't Madam Ping say she pestered an old friend for that bell?
Yeah, Rex Lapis.
And she also said something about being a vain beauty when she was young or something.
Streetwood Rambler, a vain beauty. My foot.
Your foot? You mean your claw? Or your talon?
That bell has a sad history.
Mm.
Clearly, she refrained from sharing with you the truth of its origins, since the right time had not yet come. As for her old friend, who else could it be? As soon as Streetward Rambler heard that a certain Zhang Li wished to borrow the bell, she realized that the man was none other than Rex Lapis, and that he had made an enormous decision.
Whoa, so they all know that Zhongli is Rex Lapis then.
After all, we all have known each other for several millennia. Some things between us are implicitly understood.
Whoa! So they were talking in secret code? Oh, Paimon did not see that one coming.
Apparently.
Enough of your intrusions. Where was one up to? Ah, yes. One remembers now. The cleansing bell is powered by a mechanical art, and can be used to great effect as an accompanying instrument. After the passing of its creator, it was used on numerous occasions during rites of parting. But Streetward Rambler did not acquire it from Rex Lapis for the purpose of producing further funerary tunes. No. Each time she rang it, it was to play the tune that Gui Zhang composed on it. The two once clashed over their beliefs about the meaning of music. Who would have thought that with Gui Zhang's passing and Streetward Rambler's mourning, two tunes composed in discord would eventually become one harmonious composition?
Don't cry on you.
Once upon a time, Streetwood Rambler also loved gatherings, liquor, and music. But after Gui Zhang passed, she preferred her own company. She could often be found sitting alone at a mountain summit, contemplating and reminiscing with her zither. The music would go from mournful to soothing to impassioned. Many years passed before she finally composed a melody to her satisfaction. In celebration, she played the tune to the clouds. Regrettably, one has only ever heard her play that tune once. Which brings one back to the matter you've been investigating. Perhaps it was during that performance that the ancestor of your Fontaine friend fell into the water and was saved by Streetwood Rambler.
You think?
But if she was so happy with the melody, why would she only play it once?
One was also greatly perplexed by this. After suppressing one's curiosity for a long while, one finally approached her and asked why she would retire the tune after having spent so long on it. In response, she said, "Though the strings that played that melody survive, the one who inspired it is gone. Tell me, Cloud Retainer, when the one attuned to my soul is no longer here, who else could hope to understand this tune?"
Aw, poor Madam Ping.
I just remember being taken care of by you when I was young. Once the Archon War came to an end, I stayed behind in Liyue Harbor to honor my contract. Although I met Gui Zhang a few times, I never knew anything of this particular story.
Gui Zhang was quite the visionary, but tragically passed before her time. Her manuscripts still lie unfinished in the realm of clouds. Blank pages give one cause for contemplation on what might have been. Had you not decided to search for that mystery Adeptus, perhaps these stories, too, would have been lost to the sands of time. As of now, you know the truth. That the Adeptus who rescued the drowning man was none other than Streetwood Rambler. Do you intend to discuss this with her?
Do you mean Ping might find the topic too distressing?
Precisely. The passing of our old friend is a heavy topic that both of us are usually careful to avoid.
If I may be so bold, Cloud Retainer, could it be that this is just your own personal opinion?
Oh? How so?
I've been in Liyue Harbor for quite a long time now, and I've witnessed many farewells along the way. So I, too, am well acquainted with the pain of the passing of a loved one. But this doesn't bring the city or its people to a standstill. They have to keep moving forward. Someone as perceptive and wise as Ping will surely have come to understand and embrace this. Though these immortal mountains have lost an adeptus, the harbor of mortals has gained a wise elder. No loss can ever be undone, but there is always much that can still be gained. Ping has helped countless people, and will guide many others in the years to come. And all to whom she extends a helping hand become her friends. People she can admire flowers and discuss music with. Though it is heartbreaking to lose a kindred spirit, life goes on, because there are new friends waiting for you further down the road.
Ganyu is right.
We even asked Madame Ping what she thought about adding a music festival to this year's Lantern Rite. Oh, when we get back, why don't we just ask her if she'd like to perform? Maybe we can even get her up on stage.
You youngsters and your imaginations.
Why don't you come with us? It's been a long time since you last spoke with Ping, and Liyue Harbor is always decorated so beautifully during the festival period.
Is not every Lantern Rite the same in this regard? Were there ever anything new to discuss, one in Ping could meet any day of the year.
I disagree. Each new day and each new year is different from those that have come before. How long will you simply let them pass you by?
If nothing else, do it for Ganyu.
The edibles she brought this time
Edibles?
were indeed quite delectable.
What you mean? You been eating edibles, girl? What strain?
Very well. Then one will be off. If the other old fossils have sneaked away into the city to amuse themselves, one shall soon find out.
All right. We should be getting back to the harbor as well. We don't want to keep her waiting. Once the Guili Assembly, now the Guili Plains. Say, if we planted flowers there and cared for them carefully enough, do you think that one day we'd be able to recreate the sea of glaze lilies?
Allow one to take back
Oh.
one's praise from a moment prior. You are still far too given to flights of fancy, child.
Excuse me?
What? Cloud Retainer? You were still listening?
One observed that you were making no effort to leave, and returned to chasten and hasten you.
Oh.
This time, one is departing in earnest.
What? What? Oh my god. I swear, the Adepti are so interesting, and it's like one of my favorite stories in Genshin Impact. But I feel like we always go to Cloud Retainer. Like, what is up with that? You know? There's literally 2 other Adepti we've met, and the only freaking story they ever had was the Archon quest with Zhongli. I feel like we should focus more on other Adepti like Mountain Shaper. What was the other one? Moon Carver and Mountain Shaper. I want to see what their human forms look like. But anyway, we're off to Liyue Harbor to talk to Madame Ping. Geronimo!
I didn't foresee this.
Whoa, Madame Ping and Cloud Retainer?
It appears you made haste after all.
Oh.
One arrived but moments before you.
Oh, bless my soul. To what do I owe the honor? How nice of you all to come and visit me.
Why is Cloud Retainer here? I mean, doesn't she know that she's literally just gonna like freaking shock everybody here? They're gonna be like, whoa, it's an Adeptus! Oh my goodness!
Miss Illuminated Bird.
Oh.
Haven't you said anything yet?
Said what, precisely? And why should one be tasked with saying it?
Oh, that is very true, girl.
Because you're the one who's known Madame Ping the longest.
Ugh.
Street word. Or rather, presumably, you would prefer to be addressed as Ping?
Street word.
Oh, Cloud Retainer, you are uncommonly polite today.
Given that Lantern Rite is almost upon us, the weather in the city is most pleasant, and a sweet floral fragrance lingers in the air.
Get on with it.
Ganyu, please continue from here.
Ganyu.
Huh?
Me?
All right.
Oh.
So, this all started because we were trying to help Mr. Dvorak find the Adeptus who saved his ancestor's life.
Uh-huh. She literally put it all on Ganyu.
Cloud Retainer informed us that the one who played that melody and rescued the drowning man was none other than yourself.
Ah, let me think. Yes, I do believe I recall that encounter.
What was that?
What a long time ago that was. I'm surprised that you still remember it. Even more astonishing, perhaps, is the fact that this story has survived this long at all, when mortal lives are so very brief.
So she's literally she's literally the main character in a freaking fairy tale from Fontaine. If you think about it, that's like crazy.
It appears that she has proven herself right once again.
Who?
Who's she?
We like to call her Guizhong. From the look in Cloud Retainer's eyes, I sense that she has already told you all about her.
Albeit reluctantly, one might add.
There is no harm done. After all, Lantern Rite's very purpose is to commemorate the heroes who gave their lives for Liyue.
That is true.
Although Guizhong did not live to see the splendid sights of today, she was as much a hero as any other.
So how has she proven herself right again exactly?
Once upon a time, she said to me that humans were a weak form of life that she wished to protect with her wisdom. But as she interacted more and more with them, her opinions on them began to change. She marveled at the beautiful complexity of their spirits, the sheer splendor of all they could accomplish through their hard work and intelligence. She told us that to underestimate human potential would be to make a grave mistake. With the smallest amount of guidance, enormous power can be unleashed in them, and a human who has reached their full potential may well be her equal. Someone who could have as much to teach an Adeptus as to learn from them.
She always had a way with words. That her mechanical accomplishments were judged superior to one's own was, one suspects, in large part due to her sheer eloquence.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of mechanics, Cloud Retainer, do you still remember that potted plant mechanism? The one that the two of you gave me as a gift?
Uh-huh.
Of course. Guizhong and one both put an immense amount of effort into that gift. It would be no overstatement to call it a testament to each of our individual technical genius.
Wow.
As Guizhong once said, it takes every blade of grass and every flower to make a homeland. When I see the sight of Liyue Harbor before us today, I am reminded of this.
Madame Ping looks very emotional right now.
Well, she's been through a lot in her time.
Of all of us, it was Guizhong who was the fondest of these grand and exciting occasions. If she were still with us, I'm quite sure she would still be trying to best Cloud Retainer's finest works at every opportunity.
Liyue Harbor is always filled with the sound of music at this time of the year. If she were here, one is certain that she would seek you out to discuss and debate the virtues of various melodies.
Oh, yeah! Music! We've been dying to ask. What was the melody that you played back then? Oh, also, with you being such a music expert and all, why don't you join the concert as a performer?
I can make arrangements right away.
Oh. As much as I don't wish to dampen your enthusiasm.
What?
It's been a long time since I played this zither. My fingers don't have the dexterity they once did. And
why did she age, though?
whenever I play that tune, it always reminds me of her. I start wondering what she would think of the changes I have made to her melody. There was a period of time whenever I started strumming, it almost felt like she was back again. Sitting right there on the stone stool next to me, chatting away. Skybracer and Seagazer too. Looking just like they did in the old days. No matter how much time goes by, the moment that melody starts playing, it transports me right back to that time in my memory.
So the past still weighs heavily on your heart?
Oh, I would be lying to myself if I claimed to have completely moved on. But that is not to say that grief doesn't get easier with time.
Jesus.
Despite the sadness, I have found many things that bring me joy in life. It is simply the nature of the world in which we live that, even if one wished to mourn for an eternity, it would be a nigh impossible feat. Just look at this potted plant. Isn't it stunning?
It takes an honest and open mind to confront and conquer grief. You have indeed made progress.
Be that as it may, I shall leave the Lantern Rite stage to the youth of today.
Well, if you're sure.
Granny!
Granny!
Whoa.
It's Glitter-Fae.
What's everyone doing here? Did something bad happen?
Ah, and now we've spooked Glitter-Fae. No. Everyone's just here to give me their regards for the holiday.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad. Well, in that case, happy Lantern Rite, everyone.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite. Oh, I just remembered that I have some, work to do at Liyue High Pavilion that I need to discuss with Yen-Fei. I haven't been able to find a chance until now. I will leave Mr. Dvorak in your capable hands. Cloud Retainer, Ping, we will be off for now.
Huh? Does it have to be right now? Which case is this again? Hey, Ganyu!
Wait up, girl!
It seems Ganyu still has much to learn
Oh
when
my
it
gosh.
comes to the art of deception.
What a pity. She has learned nothing of one's ability to carry a conversation.
Oh my god, look at our faces.
Since it's been so long, Cloud Retainer, why don't you stay? I'll make a cup of tea and we can chat a while.
Gladly. This was one's intention as well.
When you next see the Fontaine musician, please give him my regards. I'd like to wish him the very best with the concert.
You got it, Madam Ping.
Thank you all. I think you've listened to enough of my nattering for one day. As for that melody, I will play it for you all another time. Goodness knows I need to practice it first.
Wow, that'd be great. We'll look forward to it.
When that time comes, wherever her spirit may be among the countless grains of sand and specks of dust between the harbor and the mountains, perhaps she will look at the Liyue of today and steal a smile when she sees the prosperous land that it has become.
Alright, let's go tell Mr. Dvorak.
I was like, wait, what happened? Anyway, let's not talk about that because I'm gonna cry.
Mr. Dvorak!
Dvorak! I forgot about you, man.
Ah, and Kuchin's here too! Thanks for helping set all of this up.
Welcome back. Did everything go well?
Yeah?
Really, really well. We found the person Mr. Dvorak was looking for.
Are you serious?
Yeah?
I see. So the melody my ancestor heard was an adeptus remembering her late friend?
Yeah.
That certainly explains why it was such a powerful and poignant tune.
Huh. That's a really interesting first reaction. Guess that comes with having a musical mind.
I have to say, though, it's hard to believe that the fairy from the tale is now an elderly granny.
Granny?
Oh, Paimon knows exactly what you mean. Normally, Adepti don't age at all. But Streetward Rambler, or Madam Ping as we know her, probably only became old because it's what she wanted for herself.
Madam Ping possesses vast knowledge and great wisdom. Whatever physical form she may decide to take, her mind and wits are as sharp as they come.
Yep, Kuching summed it up perfectly. That's exactly what Paimon was trying to say.
Yes. I must thank her in person. That can wait until after the concert, though. For now, I need to devote all my emotional energy to the performance.
Ah, speaking of, Madam Ping wishes you all the best at the music festival. Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that she'll stay in her usual spot, but listen to the performances from afar.
Wait, are you serious? Oh no, now I'm starting to get nervous.
Relax.
Okay, alright. Nope, another rehearsal is in order. Please excuse me, everyone.
Oh. Goodbye. When are we gonna get a guitar?
Mr. Dvorak?
Or a flute?
He's already gone. Paimon wasn't even finished telling him everything.
What else do you need to tell him?
Before we set off on our search with Ganyu, he asked us about what music means to people. After our recent adventure, Paimon thinks we have a lot more to say about that now.
Please, share your insights with me.
Aww.
Well, we found out that music can be used for good, but also for bad. It can make people happy and moved, but it can also be sad and bittersweet. And music is like a kind of memory written in people's hearts. It can put you in touch with feelings from a totally different time and place.
Pretty much, though there was more to it than that.
It sounds like you had an eventful trip. Don't worry, I'm sure Ganyu will fill me in on all the details shortly.
Wait, does that mean you're gonna carry on working?
Mm-hmm. Just a few things to wrap up. All the groundwork is done. As long as everyone enjoys the festival activities, all our efforts are worthwhile.
Happy Lantern
Happy
Rite.
Lantern Rite to you as well.
Bye, Kuching.
That should be everything taken care of, right? Oh, no, wait. Paimon feels like she's forgetting something. What was it? Oh, it feels like it was a while ago. Shoot! Latent... Wait, no. Anyway, fancy bamboo shoots!
Bamboozle soup.
Zhang-Li said he wasn't in a hurry, so if we went now, there's probably still time, right? Anyway, even if we don't make it, it's not our fault. He could have totally picked them by himself.
Oh.
Anyway, let's go check with him at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
How long is this quest, man? I've been recording forever. Oh my goodness. Oh. Dun 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 dun.
Da 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 da. Da da da. Oh.
Oh.
All right. Let's take a break here.
Y'all rehearsing.
Oh wow, look who it is! Are you here to hang out with everyone's favorite funeral director?
How did you know?
So you're just casually practicing your rapping skills at the entrance to your funeral parlor? In broad daylight?
You're,
Okay.
You're, freaking me out a little.
After everything we've been through, you don't see me for a hot minute, and you're back to being scared of your own shadow. We have all this open space, a clear view of the mountains behind and the sea in front. Not to mention we have several invisible audience members enthusiastically cheering us on. It's the perfect spot to rehearse.
Excuse me?
Invisible audience members?
Oh.
Gotta say, it took me a few days to get used to Director Who's way of talking.
Xinyan was pretty spooked too when she first got here. Just like when she sees a frog,
Oh.
but a giant frog with sharp teeth.
Come on, knock it off.
Rip.
What's wrong? I've never seen someone look so confused before. Well, don't worry, because Director Who's here to explain it all.
There once was a Fontaine musician who went around town on a mission. He came door to door for his iridescence tour, looking for acts to audition.
Oh.
With my words, Xinyan's chorus, and Yunjin as our mentor, we'll take the stage by storm with flames roaring and the whole audience calling for more.
Heck yeah.
For sure! The whole dance floor will be yelling encore! Encore! Oh, now Paimon's rhyming along. But when you say flames roaring, are you sure this will be safe?
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'm pretty experienced on the stage, and I've already informed the Yuhong of all the pyrotechnics we're planning on using.
Huh. Guess we'll just have to trust Xinyan on this one.
Have you seen Zhongli, Director Who?
Oh, Zhongli. He took one of those fancy meal boxes and set off for the mountains. Said he wanted to pay a visit to some old friends.
It's a real pity that he couldn't be around for this. As well as being a true connoisseur of traditional art forms, he's able to appreciate Xinyan's performances too.
Yeah, that's right. Matter of fact, he was the one who first invited me to perform here.
Really?
To tell the truth, though, I never thought I'd really find myself rehearsing here one day.
Why the heck do you have star eyes? Hu Tao. Why?
Well, now you know. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is a great location. All of you are always welcome to come and hang out here, especially if you're in the mood to try something new.
I can speak to that. Hu Tao is always full of fun surprises.
And jump scares.
Actually, Xinyan, I have some lyric ideas for your part. Do you want to go through them together?
Oh, sure thing. I'm all ears.
Oh, Traveler and Paimon, I believe Zhongli was heading to Mount Hulao, so make sure you're hiking up the right hill. When you see Zhongli, please pass on this message to him. It's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance tonight, but I expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet we're planning. No excuses. You should join us too. It'll be a riot. If there's one thing I've learned from being a funeral director, it's how to throw a party.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Oh my god. Hey guys. Mom said I had to go with you. Hey girls, what's good, you know? Hiya! Okay. Should we talk to them? I really don't. Let's talk to them.
Okay, everyone. I think that's a long enough break. Let's take it from the top, shall we?
Ms. Eunice, such a strict mentor. These breaks aren't even long enough to have a sip of tea.
Well, you were desperate to get involved, and this is what it takes. If I gave you half the chance, you'd be sipping tea till nightfall.
Oh.
Hey, how about I treat us all to some late-night snacks once we're done? Hu Tao, what you craving?
What you craving?
How about some stir-fried filet with a side of crab roe tofu?
Damn, she hungry.
Where are we gonna find crab roe tofu so late at night?
We could always just go pester masterful chef Zhongling.
Real,
I'm
huh?
hungry. All right, let's knock this out and then go grab some food.
Real, huh? Anyway, where are we going? Mount Hulao?
Paimon sees them! It's illuminated deer! And illuminated bird number 2!
I was literally just talking about you two. Oh my god. Greetings everyone, long time no see.
A familiar face. Have you come from Liyue Harbor? How is the city nowadays?
Boy, we know you've been in the city too many times.
Everything's great! But you know, if you're so curious, you can always go and check it out for yourself!
In fact, Mooncarver has
Oh.
been taking many walks on Mount Tianheng in recent times. I believe the sights of the city are quite familiar to him.
I was about to say, oh my god, imagine their human forms, bro. Mooncarver is obviously a Dendro. And then this, what are you, Mooncarver Mountain Shaper? Is obviously Pyro.
Zhongli! Here you are! We've brought the bamboo shoots you wanted.
Impeccable timing.
Now his voice is normal. Puts the nascent into cooking mechanism next to Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper. Yep.
Traditionally, bamboo shoot soup ought to be slow cooked for many hours on low heat. Using Adeptus arts to hasten the process is something of a shortcut.
Wait, that mechanism. Is that?
Indeed. Cloud Retainer kindly lent me her supreme cuisine machine.
Can we not just call it a cooking machine?
Oh.
Actually, never mind. She seems to take a lot of pride in her mechanical gizmos, so it's probably best if Paimon doesn't go changing the name willy-nilly.
She's gonna show watch.
I trust that you found the answers you were seeking during your recent journey?
Yes.
Excellent. The past should be remembered, but not overly dwelt upon. Our journey should be seen as a means to take on more from the world around us. When the bamboo shoot soup is ready, I must insist that you try some for yourself.
Of course.
Oh, Zhongli! Huta told us to tell you something. She said, it's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance tonight, but I expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet we're planning. No excuses. When she says performance, she must mean the Lantern Rite Music Festival. As for the banquet, she didn't tell us anything more about that, but she invited us to come as well.
Did she invite us?
As you can see, I have a prior engagement with 2 Adepti friends of mine tonight. Please, give Director Hu my best wishes for the performance. As for the banquet, since the Director insists, far be it from a mere consultant like myself to refuse.
Whoa, you can see... What is it? Sumeru back there, look. It's... what? You can see... What?
Yay! Then we'll see you there?
Absolutely.
Rex Lapis, the bamboo shoot soup is ready.
Mountain Shaper.
Thank you. I will examine it right away.
They said, girl, we're hungry.
The appearance is exquisite, and the aroma rich and intense. The craftsmanship of this machine is commendable indeed. Since you came all this way, you should not leave empty-handed. Please, take some soup. It tastes most exquisite while still warm.
Okay. Piping hot bamboo shoot soup. Look, you can see... What? Oh, because we're literally right next to it, huh? Oh my god, you can see everything. Wow. Also, I want to take pictures with these Adeptus. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Okay. Let's talk to you guys, see what you guys say.
Had one known that Cloud Retainer was in possession of such eminently useful devices, one would have sought to borrow one from her long ago.
And yet, since you share my lack of enthusiasm for mechanisms and fine dining, it would have become a mere decorative ornament in your abode.
Oh.
Not so. Had one had such a device to make up for one's lack of culinary prowess, Shenhe would not have had to rely on flowers and herbs alone for sustenance, while under one's care.
Speaking of Shenhe, she's hurt.
Shall we rendezvous with Cloud Retainer one day soon, and request to borrow one more Supreme Cuisine machine?
Oh my gosh.
A fine idea. A fine idea indeed.
Bro, you guys are so cool. Like, for real, for real. Can we see human forms? Yes, no. Who trapped in here today? Yeah. Chest, maybe? Who was it? It was a bird. Oh my gosh, it's starting already, y'all. I'm so excited.
I'm honored to be here on the Iridescence Tour stage. All right, without further ado, I'm Xinyan, this is Hutao, and this is a little something called...
The Blaze Lilies!
Oh. Zhangling.
I'm up here blazing trails.
Wow.
Let's go! Hey, you butterfly, you two buzzing by, guiding your way to the afterlife, opening the path without a fright. Oh, I'll light the fire, watch it blaze across the universe. I'll spit my rhymes, watch your step, or you'll get burned. Hey, woo! Yeah!
You're nice. Oh my god.
Does anyone have any plans tomorrow? With another year behind us, I think we deserve a celebration of our own. My treat. Interested?
The Tianquan footing the bill? I can't miss out on that.
Yelan. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, it's a girl who doesn't eat her medicine. Chi-Chi. And Zhao. He's gonna see the fireworks, huh? Poor Zhao. Oh my gosh. Yao Yao.
Master, listen!
May the year ahead be a blessed one.
I believe it shall be.
Master, the Xiao Lanterns,
Ha! Elementary. One shall fashion for you a Xiao Lantern the likes of which the world has never seen. And you must take it to Liyue Harbor to display its magnificence for all.
Listen! That must be Madame Ping!
Madam Ping? Wow. Oh my gosh. That was it. You guys are right here. Between facades and familiar faces. It's still going? Oh no, what is this? It's now time to attend Hu Tao's dinner? Head to the... with Paimon. What? Hu Tao's dinner? Tomorrow night, they said, right?
Traveler, hurry! It's almost time for us to join Hu Tao for dinner!
I'm going!
And we'll be meeting at Liyue Kiosk. It's the place with a really long wait list.
Is it now?
As expected of the parlor director, always so generous. Come on, let's go!
Way ahead of you.
Oh, so that's how it is.
Oh.
Thanks for the suggestions, Mr. Zhongli. I have them all noted down.
I've long heard that your knowledge encompasses all things old and new, Mr. Zhongli. But I never knew that you were well versed in the art of cooking, too.
Your voice is different too.
It is truly an honor to make your acquaintance.
No need for formalities. I too feel humbled to be in the company of such talented young people. There are many things I could learn from you.
Oh, you flatter us. If it's possible, may I trouble you to provide a few words of guidance for my practices in exorcism?
Exorcism.
I can't say I'm an expert in the field, But if you don't mind, we could start by discussing...
Boom.
Whoa, there's so many people here.
Of course, we always enter at the wrong time.
All we knew was that Hu invited Zhongli over. Paimon never thought we'd be meeting so many old friends. Happy Lantern Rite, everyone!
Happy Lantern Rite.
Likewise. Please take a seat.
Who's trying to join my world?
Happy Lantern Rite! Are you having fun?
I'm learning a lot.
Me too. I've seen Xinyan perform before, but this is the first time I've watched something like this. I heard that the audience loved it too, and she's been receiving quite a lot of performance invitations lately. She's more busy than ever, and Yoonjin's gonna help her.
She finally got her breakthrough.
Yep, and they asked us to pass on their season's greetings to everyone. They hope we'll have a wonderful gathering.
The performance was spectacular indeed. However, it gave Xiangling a huge burst of inspiration, which in turn gave us a bit of a headache.
Oh.
Us? Did Xiangling ask you to try out her dishes too?
That, my friend, is beside the point. Watching you eat was enough for me.
Oh.
Come to think of it, I probably shouldn't have burdened Chongyun with eating my share too.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on. Xiangling came up with a new recipe? Let Paimon try!
No.
See? Someone here knows how to encourage people. Thanks, Paimon. Oh, and I have to thank Mr. Zhongli, too. He gave me lots of useful pointers that really drove it home for me.
Oh, so that's what you were talking about before we arrived.
Yes. Since we'll be dining together, the topic of our conversation naturally revolved around cooking. Xiangling's ideas are truly unconventional. Her choices in both ingredients and spices are comparable to a melody dancing on the tongue. My suggestions were nothing more than the icing on the cake.
Oh, the two of you always deliver.
Now I'm getting embarrassed. Anyway, I'll get everyone to have a taste after I've adjusted the recipe based on Mr. Zhongli's advice.
That sounds like it might become a little safer to eat.
How about I sample the dishes next time?
Aww.
Speaking of eating, Paimon feels like we're missing someone.
Gee, I wonder who.
Oh, Huta was the one who invited us, but she's not here. And where's Guoba?
Where's Guoba?
Guoba volunteered to help Dad at the restaurant. You know, lots of people come over to eat during Lantern Rite. Without Guoba helping out, I probably wouldn't have had the time to accept Hu Tao's invitation. As for Hu Tao...
The director went to collect a guest. She asked me to stay here and host you for the time being. Seems like it's almost time.
Huh? Hu Tao went to fetch someone in person? Oh, that must mean they are super important. Could it be... Kuching? Ningguang? Or...
Ningguang?
Beto?
She didn't clarify. And as her subordinate, I couldn't just pry into the details, could I?
Oh my god.
Ta-da! We're here!
Who's we?
Oh, we're not late to the party, right?
Oh.
Right? Good thing the Conqueror of Demons and I are both as swift as the wind. And whoosh, we made it just in time.
Xiao?
Oh.
No.
I see. So the important guest is the Conqueror of Demons. I've been looking forward to meeting you. The director didn't mention anything when she invited us. What a pleasant surprise. Gathered here with us tonight are not only young and accomplished individuals, but also the protector of Liyue's peace, Adeptus Alatus.
Aww.
To convene here with all of you is indeed a great honor.
So polite. A few days ago at Wangshu Inn. What? There's backstory? Hello? A few days ago at Wangshu Inn. Uh-huh. Oh. I'm about to fall asleep there.
It's almost Lantern Rite, yet you took all the trouble coming here.
The director has a way of making it difficult to decline.
Rex Lapis, May I ask what troubles you?
The director asked me to buy sesame oil in preparation for the celebrations.
Huh. Then why would you come all the way to Wangshu Inn?
I had a pleasant chat with Chef Yenshao and received some spices from him. And, see? Here's some matsutake and a portion of ham.
Ham?
What about the sesame oil?
It's a shame. I couldn't find the kind the director was looking for.
Okay.
I'm sure you're exaggerating, Zhang. Sir.
Sir?
There he goes again. Enough with the pleasantries. Go let our guests take a seat.
Why did you invite Zhao?
Everyone here today is well known in their own field and has probably heard about one another to some extent. Some of us are even old acquaintances, so there's no need to be this formal. I heard that the Conqueror of Demons and the Traveler are pretty close, no?
We're old friends.
Great. You two sit together.
You should take a seat too, director.
Oh? Finally remembered me?
Oh.
When we arrived just now, the host at Shinue Kiosk told me our dishes are almost ready. Perfect timing. Let's not wait any longer and ask them to bring out the food.
There's one more seat, though. The delicious food arrives, then you cautiously
Paimon
begin.
would have never guessed the person who Tao went to fetch was Xiao.
Oh, that's also the first I've heard of the Traveler and Paimon being friends with the Conqueror of Demons.
Yeah, girl.
You know Xiao Chu?
Yeah,
Knowing
girl.
is a bit of an overstatement. I've always looked up to him. You might not know this, Paimon, but we exorcists have worked in close collaboration with the Conqueror of Demons for many generations, dispelling evil together, both in the open and from the shadows. Hard to imagine that thanks to Hu Tao, I've finally gotten the chance to meet him. Conqueror of Demons, I'm honored to make your acquaintance.
Likewise.
Aww.
It is a great honor indeed to have a chance to meet the legendary Conqueror of Demons. Changyun has brought that name up quite a few times in the past. I remember you mentioning wanting him to understand the importance of exorcists.
Ahem.
We know each other too. He helped try my dishes during the Masterful Chef's cook-off.
Oh my god, that was a year ago. Why does it feel like yesterday?
I didn't think we'd have the chance to meet again. Happy Lantern Rite.
No anecdote, however, compares to meeting you in person. I'm Xingqiu, Shangling and Changyun's friend. The pleasure is all mine.
Whoa. Everyone's getting all formal and polite all of a sudden.
Oh my god, we all just looked at her.
Say anymore. Adeptus Xiao.
Ugh.
Mighty Conqueror of Demons. Please accept Paimon's greetings too. Belated Happy Lantern Rite.
Belated isn't the right word to use here.
Paimon tried very hard to look for a fancy word, okay? Don't be too harsh on Paimon!
Wow.
There's no need to be so polite.
You're right. This was meant to be a nice little get-together between friends after all. Too much formality kills the atmosphere. I didn't plan this gathering only for everyone to walk on eggshells. Hiya.
Yeah.
What's your true intention then?
A little get-together between friends, sipping the finest tea and watching lanterns float into the sky, bidding farewell to the past, and embracing the present with joy. And that is something our consultant would say. I think it deserves a standing ovation.
No. He's like, I didn't even say it.
Indeed. Exceptional acting skills, director.
As for me, I'm just here to have fun and treat everyone to something good. We all worked really hard this year, whether traveling or guiding, cooking, helping with the family business, exorcising evil spirits, or conquering demons. And of course, our consultant, who's been helping out at the parlor every now and then.
Oh.
Everyone has done some pretty amazing things. As the one who brought everyone together, it goes without saying that I'm the one most deserving of praise.
Sounds kinda self-important, but...
What?
Paimon thinks it's pretty amazing that she managed to talk Xiao into coming. He rarely ever enters Liyue Harbor after all.
I'm curious about how she did it.
It wasn't as complicated as you think.
What? Not too... Again. What is going on?
Okay, gotcha. Thanks, boss lady.
Boss lady.
It's not boss lady, just boss.
Oh.
And there she
Ding, ding,
goes.
ding, 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 ding.
What a lively girl.
Conqueror of demons, Adeptus Shao.
Oh.
Guardian of Wangshu Inn, hero of Dihua Marsh. I know you're there.
What? He answered her?
Quiet. Do not disturb the peace.
Sorry, but you wouldn't show up if I didn't yell your name, would you?
I know you. You're the 77th director
Yo.
of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Is there something you need?
Okay.
That does sound like one of Hu Tao's antics.
Did the Conqueror of Demons agree to come so that Hu Tao would stop pestering him?
Oh.
There might be other reasons.
Smart guess.
Huh? There's more to it?
What is going on?
It gets pretty boring from here on. I talked about the funeral parlor's past relationships with the guardian yakshas. You know, just to be sociable.
In the time of the Archon War, disputes were frequent, and disaster overtook the land. Humans couldn't escape from the torment of the plague, nor could they escape death.
Jeez.
The Adepti vanquished the demons, the Millelith fought valiantly, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was responsible for purifying the diseased and sending off the spirits of the dead. That is how the border between life and death was maintained during the war. And it effectively prevented further incidents from happening.
That's right. 1 point for the consultant.
Hey.
But despite our deep-rooted connection, it still took me quite a while to actually convince him.
Was he worried about his karma?
You know him pretty well, huh?
This matter is out of my control, so I need to be cautious.
True, but I've kept that in mind too. That's why everyone here today is in one way or another acquainted with elemental power. Besides, it'll only be for a short while as we dine together. There won't be any lasting consequences.
But I didn't expect there to be so many people.
It's just 5.
There's no need to worry, Conqueror of Demons. We're not feeling anything unusual so far. Our young exorcist over here is protected by his pure yang energy, so he's probably the most resilient.
Pure yang.
That's not the same.
Whoa.
And did you just toss your carrots into my bowl? Hey, don't look away.
Whoa.
Huh? What?
I'm siding with Chongyun. I saw that too. You're lucky Guoba isn't here today. He hates seeing people being picky with their food. If he'd seen that, he'd definitely make you eat all your carrots.
I hate carrots. What do you mean?
Huh? Guoba would do that? Is he that uncompromising?
Oh.
But now that I think of it, Xianglin told me that Guoba used to be the stove god.
It sounds like you've heard the rumors.
Oh my god, that was a year ago too. You seem pretty quiet today. Is everything okay?
I'm doing fine. Not long ago, before Lantern Rite, I met an old friend. Thanks to his help, things have been a lot more stable than before.
That's good to hear. Give everything you don't eat to Paimon.
Right! Wait, what?
Huh?
Seeds
The
of
wind?
story brought by the wind.
And cultivated by time. Did Paimon just unconsciously complete that saying?
Oh my god.
That voice. Could it be?
It must be.
If I'm not mistaken, there's someone knocking at the door. Don't just sit there, Zhongli. Go welcome our guest in.
No such need. I'm coming in.
Kaboom. Again.
You finally let me in.
Oh.
Hello, hello.
Oh my
matter
god,
if we've met
Venti.
before or not, this moment marks a brand new encounter. Old friends and new. Happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, it's the tone deaf boy.
Huh?
Oh, he seems to carry a valiant breeze wherever he goes. It looks like we're gonna be friends.
Yeah.
Fate has brought us together, so come on, take a seat and be my guest. Help yourself. Oh, I'll ask them for another set of cutlery.
This young lady
Uh-huh.
here is as bright as a fresh bouquet of flowers in the morning's rising sun. She no doubt is the one with the most authority here.
What is her... What?
Whoa, these dishes look amazing. Is it really okay for me to join in? All right, I'm digging in.
Oh, no hesitation.
Huh, it's you.
You?
Oh, isn't this Genu?
What?
Hmm? Genu?
Oh no, he's gonna give Zinto's pen name away.
Yep. Now that I've taken a closer look, you're a fan of Genu's works, aren't you? I met Xingqiu at a light novel convention. Ah, how I wish we'd met sooner. I never expected that there'd be
What?
another person in this world who could interpret Genu's new novel as thoroughly as I could.
Venti, you're being too
Venti.
humble. Considering your poetic talent, your fundamentals are way more impressive.
Could this new guest be Master Xingqiu's friend?
He's my friend too.
Yeah, Xiao,
Oh.
you remember me too, right? We had a chat not long ago.
Yes, yes. Monsters become more active than usual as we get closer to Lantern Rite.
Now we're just missing Raiden Shogun and Nahida.
I was patrolling Dihua Marsh a few days ago when I happened to run into this...
Bard.
You've already forgotten? I'm a bard.
This.
Remember?
This.
And bards go around singing wherever they like.
Oh, right. And this bard was performing in Dihua Marsh. It was a moving melody, and it made me feel relaxed and at ease. I couldn't help but stay and listen.
Interesting.
Thank you for your patronage.
So that's how it was. I see.
I understand now too.
Oh, what do you understand?
I'm Zhongli, currently working at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. It's a pleasure to meet you, new friend.
New friend.
And I'm his boss. Oh, and if there's anything unsatisfactory, let me know anytime.
That's very considerate of you.
Oh?
Uh,
No wonder. Only a boss as savvy and reliable as you would be able to hire such an impressive consultant.
Oh no.
Oh, you're too nice, Venti. Not to brag, but our consultant truly is impressive. His knowledge extends across the stars and the land, and there's nothing throughout history that he doesn't know.
Ugh.
From the sophisticated way he speaks, it's hard not to suspect that he could very well be an adeptus in disguise. Shao, you're an adeptus. Do you think it might be possible?
Huta, what are you doing?
Sorry. I'm only good at conquering demons. I'm afraid I don't have much knowledge in that matter.
Really?
Really?
Paimon thinks you're super knowledgeable.
Come on, play along.
Huh? Oh, right! Xiao's a warrior. He doesn't come to the city very often, so it's, pretty normal for him to not know anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eh? Really? I've actually heard a few things about Mr. Zhongli before.
Oh my gosh, please.
The guests in the tavern talked about this refined and courteous man who, instead of having wine at Mondstadt's finest tavern, ordered a cup of hot tea with the most complex name.
Oh, I think I remember he was at Mondstadt when that tea minigame
Now
happened.
that you mention it, I seem to recall that there indeed is a musician like yourself in Mondstadt. I've heard that he's elegant and amiable, his works witty and vibrant. It's no overstatement to regard him as the best bard in Mondstadt.
What is going on?
Now you're making me embarrassed. I would say that Mondstadt's poetry is a little run-of-the-mill sometimes. There's one I heard a while back that went, "The old house is renewed, welcoming the spring breeze, awakening old memories." The meaning's there, but the word choices are unimaginative, and there's a distinct lack of literary flair.
I think so too. The composition needs a little jazzing up.
Oh my gosh.
If I were to give it a go, I'd make it an old melon on a vine, a new flower that grows fine.
What?
Oh, good one! It feels unique and has a nice ring to it.
You have great taste, Venti. I was right about you. Let's shake hands.
What?
Of course, of course.
Hey, Shincho!
What?
Mind lending me a few books when we get back? Pick out some well-written ones. I don't know if it's my own lack of literary knowledge, but I couldn't tell the difference between those two.
I
Oh.
don't think it's your fault.
Chongyun's right. It's not our fault.
Oh,
you have a
darn it.
point.
I didn't mean to click it.
But speaking of, why is the tone-deaf bard here? Are you here to take part in Lantern Rite too?
I heard that Liyue will be hosting a Lantern Rite music festival this year. As a musician myself, how could I possibly resist the temptation to come take a look? Or listen. Getting to know other musical styles is essential to sparking inspiration, don't you think?
Huh, but the music festival wasn't planned beforehand.
As for the Fontaine friend who hosted the festival, I saw him near Stone Gate the other day.
Oh my gosh.
The Iridescence tour has finally been held successfully for once, so I had to congratulate him.
Thank you. He must feel very grateful.
Don't think anything of it. By the way, I was watching as you entered Glitter-Fae kiosk, but no one seemed to notice me. Should I say that it's because I'm an expert in hiding, or that a certain someone deliberately ignored the sound of the wind?
What?
Whenever Lantern Rite comes around, Liyue Harbor becomes bustling with activity. People are all busy watching the lanterns and strolling around the shops, and they might just go travel somewhere on a whim. It is rather difficult to predict another's whereabouts. The festival is in full swing and proceeding smoothly, and we're all gathered here with friends, new and old. This is no doubt a wonderful occasion worth celebrating. To come together with all of you at the beginning of the year, one can't help but be filled with joy. In a moment like this, I propose we raise a glass together. In my case, tea in lieu of wine.
No.
Very well said, Mr. Zhongli. That was exactly what I wanted to say.
Oh my god, is this actually happening right now?
Now I'm getting a little self-conscious. I didn't cause you too much trouble barging in like that, did I? We usually drink wine during occasions like this over in Mondstadt, but since Mr. Zhongli insists on drinking tea, I'll give a toast with tea too. Everyone, thanks for the treat.
You're welcome. As the host of this gathering, I hope everyone enjoys the food and drinks. May this year be better than the last. Considering that everyone may have other matters to attend to later, sticking to tea seems like a good idea.
All of a sudden, they started proposing toasts. Should we?
Zhao.
What's with the urgency?
Wait, what? I ate too much. Could you come take a walk with me?
Sure.
Have you two finished eating? It's always nice to have a breath of fresh air after a meal. Helps with digestion.
Paimon will come too.
You stay. You're still hungry, right?
Yeah?
We'll be back.
Okay then. Don't forget to come back.
Aww. What is going on? You two. Explain.
It seems like our new friend is an expert in wine.
I deserve no such praise. I only drink for fun. It's nothing compared to your expertise. I'm glad we're only having tea today. What if I got drunk and said something nonsensical? I'd surely become an object of ridicule to someone I've just met.
No
Sure.
such thing. I wouldn't dare disrespect the director's guest.
Oh my god. Oh, Paimon's just by herself. Oh, I'm gonna cry.
You're not allowed to leave Paimon here alone. To be honest, Paimon's worried about saying the wrong thing.
She's just by herself. Oh my goodness. I don't want to talk to you guys, but I have to.
Did you talk about anything interesting before we started the meal? Anything fun I missed out on?
Oh, we were talking about cooking. Mr. Zhongli told us that he went on a trip to Xiaoyang Village the other day and got a hold of some uncommon ingredients. Tea seed oil and sesame oil. He suggested I try using those in my new dishes.
Oh, no wonder he left his post for so long that day. Those ingredients would be difficult for anyone else to find. I guess I'll need his help next time as well.
Huh.
About you and Venti. Could he be a partner in your family business?
That's right. You know how my family is.
Oh.
A lot of business secrets can't just be divulged at the dinner table.
Ah, just as I thought.
Interesting. Hey! It's my nephew. Hello, nephew. Anyway.
Let's depart. You go ahead.
Oh, what? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? I'm so uncomfortable now. What's going on with Xiao? Is he getting overwhelmed?
Are you alright?
I should be the one asking you that.
It's hard to describe.
Unfamiliar with gatherings like these?
It's not that. There were those among the Adepti who loved gatherings and idle chit-chat. Sometimes they would call up a few others for a drink. Even I got dragged along to their gatherings many times. The Adepti all have their specialties, making most of them proud and arrogant. Everything they say is straight from the heart. It never gets too complicated. But this time...
It's all Venti's fault.
No. I didn't mean that. So you know his true identity. I'll get straight to the point then. The Animo Archon is a free spirit, and his temperament is as carefree as the music he plays on the flute. It's easy for a god like him to live in harmony with humans, and that's something I might never be able to do.
You don't have to be like them. You do you. What is that? You don't have to be like them.
That does sound like something you would say. No matter. I know my circumstances. Whenever I think of the ordinary conversations I've had with you, it feels... strangely novel.
Strange in a good way?
Yes.
Oh.
The parlor director went out of her way with the invitation, so it was difficult to turn her down. I had made mental preparations before agreeing to come. She told me that all the guests today would be acquainted with elemental power, and I knew that you would be here.
Aww.
But I didn't expect the other guests to be...
No one would have guessed.
General Capisis always said that we should live in the present and enjoy every pleasant surprise. Perhaps that's what I should do with what I'm feeling now. But I think he meant designing clothes for those around him.
What?
The clothes were intricately designed, but inconvenient to wear. Brother Bosacius never tried to hide his distaste in front of him. Rex Lapis did like his designs and even collected quite a few. The outfit he wears now was also designed by General Capisis himself.
Really?
I never saw him wear this during the war. I didn't expect him to start wearing it later.
Oh, here you are.
No.
I'm not intruding, right?
You're not. What is it?
Hu Tao saw that everyone's done eating and asked the staff to bring out the desserts. Paimon got so anxious that you weren't back yet that she scarfed down her dessert without the usual slurping and munching.
But not so anxious that she can't eat? Sounds like she'll be okay.
To be honest, I was kind of worried too. You looked a little restless just now, and I thought you weren't used to the food here and was planning to head back to Wangshu Inn for something Yan Xiao made.
You're worrying too much.
Aw. Xiao, don't pull any what? Lemniscatic wind cyclings on us.
Why would I? Anyway, let's head back.
Please wait!
Huh?
There's another reason why I came looking for you. Here, take these. I brought them for you.
Almond tofu?
Aww.
Since the Masterful Chef's competition, you could say that Yan Xiao and I are not only competitors, but good friends as well. I visit him at Wangshu Inn sometimes to discuss our cooking. I heard him say that the esteemed guest on the roof loves nothing more than a good plate of almond tofu, so I learned a thing or two about the dish from him. I'll be honest. Before Hu Tao invited everyone, she secretly came looking for me, told me about the guests she planned to invite, and asked me for some suggestions on what she should order.
Oh my goodness.
So I made a few servings of almond tofu for you guys in advance. Take them as a token of gratitude for your support. When I told Guoba that I was making these for you, he started eagerly running around the kitchen and helping a lot too.
Thank you, Zhangling and Goba.
Thank you for the trouble. There was no need to... I'll take them. Thank you. And Guoba, too.
You're welcome. Oh, the almond tofu I made probably tastes and feels a little different from the type Yanxiao cooks. Please let me know if there's any improvements I should make.
Okay.
That's all. Alrighty, we should head back now. We can't keep Paimon waiting.
This is not even part of the actual event. Aww.
You're finally done whispering secrets to each other?
Oh. You're the one to talk about secrets.
So much
Miss Secret.
Paimon, you'll be back soon.
We were pretty quick. You're only angry because you have no sense of time.
How could you say that to Paimon?
Oh.
In that case, besides having no sense of time, Paimon will let you know what having no sense of fullness looks like.
Oh.
Your dessert is all Paimon's.
Sorry to keep everyone waiting.
No? She's like,
No
hey!
worries, we're all just chatting here. There's no serious business to take care of. Whether we're chatting outside or inside, it's all the same.
Strive to be more like Hu Tao Paimon.
Paimon's too busy eating to talk to you.
Go.
But even though we're all well acquainted by now, I think this festive gathering deserves something ceremonious.
Oh? Is this some local custom?
Custom?
Nope.
No.
This is something I made up so that good luck will be on our side, that's all.
Good luck.
Spontaneity is the best choice to make here. Let's use this incense burner on the table. It's been lit for so long now that the incense is running out. I'll leave refilling and lighting the incense to the most distinguished guest among us all. Lighting the incense will signify continuous growth and prosperity in all our endeavors in the new year.
I see. Perfect symbolism, as expected of Hu Tao. And speaking of the most distinguished guest here today, I'm sure we all agree that it's Mr. Zhongli.
Oh my goodness. What's with the finger?
I'm not very familiar with the details of his past deeds, but chatting with him has been a real eye-opener, even for a bard who has traveled all across the world. If knowledge were a form of power, one could even say that you're a wielder of unlimited strength.
Oh my goodness.
But when it comes to having a way with words, the notable bard is certainly one cut above the rest. I just happen to have a good memory. It is such an unexceptional skill, yet you made it sound like an unparalleled talent. I am truly impressed. Since we all get to nominate someone...
Oh my goodness. I nominate Venti.
I think it's only fair that we let the parlor director light the incense.
Oh.
Huh? That won't do. Don't flatter me just because I'm your boss. We are looking for the most distinguished guest here. As the host, I shouldn't be involved in this discussion at all. Now that we've enjoyed this table full of delicacies, how about we let our one and only chef here do the honors?
Zhangling.
Is this really the way this works? I didn't cook any of these dishes.
It's not a big deal. Just look at her.
Oh.
Xiangling, the disciple of an adeptus, the stove god's best companion, the winner of the Masterful Chef's competition. The only heir of the famous Wan Min restaurant. A good old friend of mine. There's no better choice.
Oh, what's with the finger?
Why does Paimon feel like we're back at square one again?
Yeah. She's like, I nominate Xingqiu.
Please stop! You're making me embarrassed. If
Aww.
we're looking for a distinguished guest,
I knew
surely
it.
the second
Oh my
son
god,
of
I
the
knew
Fayum
it.
Commerce Guild counts. It's one of the largest commerce guilds in Liyue Harbor.
Huh? Don't get me involved in this.
Ooh, not a bad choice. With the Commerce Guild's young master lighting the incense, we're all sure to make a huge sum of mora in the new year.
You don't say.
That's not how it works.
No.
Making a fortune is indeed a fine wish, but it's of lesser importance than good health and happiness, which means we should choose Chang'e, the skilled exorcist who keeps everyone's home safe from evil spirits.
In the end, it's gonna be me. I know it.
Now you're nominating me? I can't be the one when we have the Conqueror of Demons right here.
Oh, that was a good deflect.
Adeptus Shao has the most seniority among everyone here today. We should...
I refuse. I am most certainly not the most distinguished guest here.
Is he going to say Zhongli?
You should all be able to make the right judgment based on your observations.
Wait, don't.
One person here is well acquainted with everyone else.
Oh. Oh my god, look at all their faces. Zhongli's just like...
Oh, that's right!
Zhongli!
Even though you're always mocking Paimon,
Oh.
you're still pretty popular with other people. No, wait! Paimon said she wouldn't talk to you again.
I'm not the only well-connected person here, though.
Huh? Who else is there? Huh?
You!
Huh? Does that mean Paimon's the most distinguished guest? Oh, well, that was unexpected!
I agree. Paimon's just the one we need.
Oh my god.
Without a friend constantly by your side, a long journey would become dreadfully lonesome. But once you have someone there to brighten up the atmosphere, everything along the way will become lively and vibrant too.
Ah. The traveler has traversed many nations and left behind a great deal of fascinating stories. But without Paimon, they would have become quite monotonous. Paimon plays an indispensable role in making your journey a happy and smooth one.
You guys, Paimon's not used to being praised like that.
Aww.
Those were genuine compliments,
Oh.
right?
Of course, you're the best travel companion ever.
Thank you. You made Paimon wait for a long time, but Paimon's
Oh.
not mad anymore.
Don't take everything to heart, Paimon. Friends tease each other all the time.
That is indeed true.
That means Paimon is as important to the traveler as Guoba is to me. Looks like we've come to an agreement. Any objections before we proceed?
It was
I trust the
Paimon.
traveler's judgment.
Then Paimon it is. And now, the world's most excellent traveler's greatest companion, guide, and friend, Paimon, will be refilling and lighting the incense for us. Here you go. Take the match, and don't burn yourself. But if things go really wrong, here's the 2-for-1 coupon.
Oh, okay. Paimon sleep. Oh. Y'all have a relaxed heart-to-heart chat. Wait until nightfall. Now that everyone's had their fill of delicious food and tea, it's time to say goodbye.
It's getting late. I won't take up any more of your time. You're all free to go as you please.
Thanks for the treat, director.
Yep, the tea was amazing too.
You don't have to go all polite on me. Just remember to come when I invite you next time. Let's see. It's dark out, so I'm going to accompany Xiangling, Xingqiu, and Changyun back home. As for the rest of the guests, I'll leave them to our consultant.
No need. I'm headed towards the harbor to meet a friend on the ship. There's no need
Ship?
to trouble one such as Mr. Zhongli. I think you know the place I'm talking about. Come meet me anytime.
I will.
It was great getting to know you all. Let's meet again when the spring breeze begins to blow.
Bye. Oh, we should write poetry together sometime.
Wait, how did Hu Tao meet Venti?
We'll catch you all later then.
You
Don't
conniving.
forget to return to the parlor later. There's something I need you to do.
Understood. See you later.
Bye.
Well then.
Rex Lapis.
No.
Just Zhongli will do. I live as a mortal in Liyue Harbor now. I am just one among many who begin work at sunrise and retire to rest at sundown. If we were to consider status and seniority as Zhongli, I should be respectfully referring to you as Adeptus Shao.
Heaven forbid.
The Zhao.
Not you too.
I meant what I said. I heard that during the Lantern Rite Music Festival, you conferred with Streetward Rambler and Cloud Retainer. I take it as you've gained a lot more knowledge about the past?
I have.
The same truth will sound different coming from different people. As more bear witness to a story, feelings and interpretations expand in variety too. I once had a pleasant chat about the past and present with a Sumeru scholar named Soraya. I learned a few things about her research topic. From the evidence she found and the conclusion she made, her area of research is already very close to the truth. But there are multiple sides to humans and gods alike. In the legends recorded by humans, some gods were depicted as arrogant and condescending, while others were kind and capable. But whether to me, Streetward Rambler, Cloud Retainer, or younger adepti such as Shao and Ganyu, those adepti and gods that may seem extraordinary to humans are something more akin to close companions. This was as true back then as it is right now. Just how Shao may seem unapproachable to most, but the Traveler has proved otherwise, so there's no need to dwell too much on certain things.
Zhongli, what you're saying is...
It looks like you understood what I meant. The director asked me to accompany you on your return, but I don't think you'll need my protection. I'll be taking a walk around and admiring the night scenery. After that, it'll be time for me to go back and meet up with the director. Goodbye for now.
Bye, Zhongli.
Bye, Zhongli.
Everyone's gone now. Paimon always feels a little empty inside when a lively celebration ends. But at least you always stay by Paimon's side. No. Paimon got it mixed up. Paimon, the best and most distinguished travel guide, will always stay by your side, Traveler.
I'm afraid there'll be a lot to ask of you in the future too, most distinguished Paimon.
Good that you're aware of that.
Oh.
Shell, is there anything else you want to do? We could take you on a tour of Liyue Harbor.
No need. I've stayed here for much longer than I had expected. The city lights are a fine sight, but it's time for me to leave. The events of today occurred so abruptly. I appreciate your kindness.
The feeling's mutual. You don't have to thank me every time.
Okay. I'll see you next time then.
And just like that, he's gone. Oh my god. That was like the best, not even main story quest ever. I think that's all of it, correct? Yeah. Well, that is it for this video, and man, this was a long one. I've been recording for a while. Yeah, I probably will just make it one video. I hope you guys really, stayed through the whole thing and watched it. And yeah, I gotta say, this is probably like the best Lantern Rite ever. I know the last one was pretty good because, we had Shenhe and stuff, but yeah, this one just seemed really crazy. This one was just really good. We got to learn more about the Adepti, which is like my favorite part of Genshin Impact. We got to learn more about Guizhong. And yeah, I'm surprised Zhongli didn't really, say anything about that, because I heard that Guizhong and Rex Lapis were like kind of lovers in a way. I don't know if that's like the term, but they were really close, like together. They were really close with each other. So I'm surprised he didn't really say anything about Guizhong and stuff like that. But still, got to learn about Madame Ping and her past Adepti stuff, which is kind of interesting. She does look like she'll be a playable character, but I don't think it'll be anytime soon. We did get to see Cloud Retainer's human form, which was kind of interesting. She kind of looked like Bayonetta. But yeah, this Lantern Rite was pretty good. I'll probably do another separate video for like the mini games and stuff, because from the looks of it, there were a lot. So yeah, this one was a really interesting one too. And yeah, I'm kind of glad I got to record it and show you all. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching it too. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.